recap. Are you recording, Cordell?
Yep.
Sweet.
Y'all better roll high.
Or you can just cheat.
Yeah, if you don't want to talk, that's fine.
Well, I was saying that if you want to talk, you can just read what I wrote.
Oh, yeah. You reminded me. I just need to clarify in case it makes a difference. I don't know that it will. I made a mistake in my math last week, and you wanting to know how much money I actually brought back if I was telling the truth. I got a 21, not a 24.
Oh. Yeah, I still did good.
I'm like, that's still pretty high. But
Yeah. It's still much higher than mine.
I rolled an 18.
Alright, what happened last time, Gary Marie?
Unless someone rolled higher than me.
11.
It's 10 higher than 18. That's a tough one.
4 for me.
12.
Okay.
I don't think she's joined the... No, you did. You did join the Discord.
Start at the beginning of my campaign, which is 100,000 years ago.
In the beginning, there was Cody.
And his mind.
100,000 years ago, this world started. And now we're at present day.
So last time we we went shopping. I know that.
Well, it started out with the confrontation with the Zorn.
If you look at the Discord, I actually wrote a little bit of what happened. And
Yeah, it's like
that's
for
kind
me,
of
I
my
just
goal.
need a prompt for like where did it start?
Yeah, you guys were mid-confrontation with the Zorn.
Time. Oh yeah, the Zorn made a pact with
Hand me a ruby or Cordell?
Coin Bottom.
Dear. Oh no, so much ruby.
I never got to see that video.
Sorry.
So the Zorn and the Mr. Coinbottom made an agreement. Coming to terms with the Zorn helping him out, finding all the treasure in the cave. We got our freedom because of that.
That was a neat solution, by the way. I didn't see it coming.
We then went back into the place and found all of the curses and items. Many of us got cursed, and we received the items.
Good time.
And
So close.
we then agreed to continue on and find the closest shopping center where some of us purchased items to help us on our journey. Others sold items that we got in the cave. And then we can.
You guys went on a dream journey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, but that was the last time. That was the time before.
Some of us, it was an important part of our life, and some of us tried to burn it out of our minds.
There was moral quandaries.
Yes, because we got to Wolfenheim, and the dome appeared, and we could not enter the city the night before we went shopping. And he had lots of dreams, which then connected us into the dream, which would be very complicated.
Or accepted my oath of vengeance.
Oh yes. Now he's part of that group. Vance is maybe thinking of joining. Maybe.
It's always a good time.
Kristen has just been along for the ride, so.
Right on, yeah, I mean, that pretty much explains it. Eventually you were able to get in the city, you met up with Sorrel, did a little bit of shopping here and there.
A whole bunch of shopping.
Whole bunch of shopping.
Vance bought everyone horses.
Oh, yes.
No, I did not pay for the horses. Everyone paid for their own horses. I bought all the stuff for the horses.
You bought all the tech.
Let's see. I don't need any
If
of
you
that
want to buy
stuff,
horses, you
so.
can. If you want to walk, you can walk.
I can turn into a horse.
Did you not end up buying a horse?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can have whatever that costs back to you.
For next step of the journey,
I
on
think that
horses
gets me back like
advised.
20 gold.
He got me chain barding for my warhorse, so now its armor class is improved by 4, and a military saddle, so I have advantage on checks to stay mounted.
Ooh.
Very helpful, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you get everybody different stuff for this?
No, everyone else just got boring stuff.
Yeah, everyone bought a bunch of boring stuff, nothing useful at all.
Sassy stuff for me.
Yeah. You guys sold all the cool magic items that I gave you.
I did not sell the ring.
I guess you have the ring.
What does the ring do?
It summons
Controls the weather.
storms.
Yeah.
If it rolls badly, though, it summons bad weather.
Before we leave town, I would like to find a temple, like a religious
Okay.
church somewhere.
Sure. Roll a d6.
6, 4.
Okay. You find a beautiful white-clad marble temple. It's kind of small, though. This isn't a huge religious hub, but, there's religious attendees. You see that there is a kind of a fair, splattering of different religious, buildings in the area. But the first one you happen across is the Church of Heaven, which is quite nice looking.
Okay, is there a door or is it open?
I'll say that, yeah, there's 2 large double wooden doors.
Okay, I'm gonna go knock on the doors. I'm looking for a priest. Hello, is there a priest in residence?
I need a priest. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
He doesn't count?
What am I going to
Yeah,
do?
seriously. A local priest.
Ah.
One
So-
who's familiar
somebody's
with the goings on.
somebody's a little bit of a locavore.
Let me write this down because it's going to.
He's like, well, I don't want to kill the Lord.
Oh, what kind of reputation have I made for myself?
You murdered a man in his sleep.
I deserved it.
Ew.
Okay.
It was his time.
So
His wife was beside him.
The
when he
door-
killed him.
We don't know that she was his wife.
this is true.
He
He
might
was
have been.
in bed. Can we
Still.
talk about the fact that
It
he
might
was
be his-
asleep when he died?
She
Let's
might
tell
have been his
ourselves that was
mistress.
someone else's wife. He deserved it.
Tell ourselves somebody else
Oh my
murdered him.
goodness.
You guys don't even know if that all took place. It was a dream.
Well, in that case, you should have killed her too.
Puffy White Cloud
No
won't even
witnesses.
entertain the fact
Oh my
that
goodness.
he had just finished dreaming of being
While we're on the
visited
way to this,
by 3 spirits that night, and he was about to wake up to a moment of redemption.
What is everyone's alignment again?
That's, I'm like at tonight's campfire, we think you need to find out more about what kind of cleric you are.
Lawful neutral.
As a member of the congregation of Hoar, we do have to leave people to follow the path of vengeance. We do have to leave witnesses and survivors. Otherwise, his congregation would diminish.
What's your alignment?
Mine?
Yeah, are you a good person or a neutral
mine-
or evil person?
Waffle.
Chaotic.
Neutral.
She's probably chaotic
Oh, I didn't
neutral,
write
or
it
chaotic
down.
good.
I put I'm a lawful.
The
Neutral.
laws of conservation. Okay. A young priest opens the door and he says, how may I help you, sir?
Yes, you can tell me what this is. I'm going to show him
A rash.
I hold out a golden medallion with a spear on it.
Ah, yes, that is one of our holy symbols. Well, where did you get this?
I'm afraid I was traveling in the wilderness with my companions, and we witnessed ritualistic sacrifice of
Oh yeah, there were
2
those guys.
young men carrying these. We were too late, and we were unable to save them, but I did retrieve this from the body of one.
Oh, that is unfortunate news.
You had something interesting.
But I do appreciate you letting us know. I personally am not sure who it was that went out there, but I'm sure we have it within our devotees listed. The missionaries, I'm assuming, who went out to the plain to go preach unto the savages that live there.
Didn't go well for them. Although something strange did occur. Before the moment of his death, he pleaded for aid. and after he was sacrificed, his blood shone brightly for a moment and summoned a Pegasus.
Ah, yes.
Can you tell me more about that?
A sign of true devotion, indeed. Uh, come inside, young man. Or yes, come inside.
The Black Knight just walks in, fully clad.
So he walks with you down a row of pews, but nearer the end of the room, there's actually a basin, kind of an ornate golden basin, but it looks like it's stained with dried flecks of blood on the inside. And he says, "Are you familiar with the practices of the Church of Heaven at all?"
No.
I see. Well, I'll give you a crash course in the tenets and the history of our religion. You see, we are followers of all that is good and holy. We believe in doing good things and doing charitable works and helping others when we can. We are aided in this quest by heavenly beings. There are beings up beyond us within the heavens who they seek to bring justice to evil, but also to be a balm to those who are wounded and not having such a good time. It is our sincere belief that if we are good and we die, we go to this place to rest in heaven, essentially. But I blether. The point of all this is that in order for us to access this divine power, we have to make a sacrifice of our own. It is within the lifeblood that runs through all of us that we can access this divine power and seek guidance from these heavenly beings. Hey. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Yeah, she's been gone for like forever.
But hi. And I just killed your DM master.
Come sit down and play with us.
Babe, I just got home. Hi guys. I just got home.
Do what you gotta do.
Give me like 20, okay?
Play with us.
I've missed you.
And so, that is probably what took place. Is as his blood was shed, he probably made some sort of a devotion to higher powers.
Does it have to be your own blood? Can you sacrifice someone else's blood?
Theoretically, you could use somebody else's blood. For example, the ritual that we perform here, all the congregants will gather once a month, and we will actually just cut a little cut on our fingers, and we'll each give a little bit of blood for the ritual.
So it has to be a willing donation.
Yeah, a sort of kind of dark look comes over his face. And he says, this isn't really a topic we like to discuss a lot. However, you could potentially use blood of others to summon
No, he's very
a higher
willing to
power.
share this information.
However, these are beings of good,
Not even legal.
and they would most likely just attack you.
What if it
We're
was for a
shedding
good
innocent
purpose?
That's what did you
I would
do?
have to leave that up to...
Oh, I definitely followed you because I have a question. I'm following you with the finger on my nose, Vance's.
I would have to leave that up to the decision of the
Remember.
higher powers. That would be beyond me, situational, however, I can't foresee that ever becoming a thing.
Well, how willing are your deities to aid you in times of need with the proper sacrifice? I mean, I met my deity yesterday. I don't know how accessible yours are.
Anvillion it's quite surprising.
yesterday.
It's quite surprising how often the gods will actually come and intervene on our behalf. You see, our ancestors, what little records we have, before they came to these lands, told that gods rarely interfered. However, here, it seems to be fairly commonplace. I believe that there is a special connection with this land to other spiritual realms.
This must be a truly blessed place where only good and wholesome things dwell.
He looks at you again, kind of confused this time. He says, "Sir, I don't know where you hail from, but where do you hail from?"
The Sword Mountains of Faerun.
Is that beyond the Soul Wall?
Yes.
So you must have traveled here and become trapped, just like the rest of us. You see, these lands, also because of that special connections, it is not just a special connection to heaven, but also to other planes of existence, and even the counterpart to heaven, being the realms of hell. Unfortunately, there are those who seek darkness, who they make advantage of this connection. However, there are also those who seek the powers of hell for good. That would actually be our sister church, which would be the cult of Asmodeus. You see, sorry, I go too much. I'm not going into too much detail.
There are devil worshippers in this town.
There are.
I'm having the hardest.
There
time.
is a church
Sitting
that
Chicago,
is
they're
a
having
devotee to the
theological
cult of
debate.
Asmodeus. However, these are.
How can you tolerate the presence of such blasphemy?
You have to understand. These are both sides of the same coin. We believe that when a person dies, he is judged, and he goes either to go to rest and to recover from the harm and the ills of life that have thrown his way, if you were good. However, we also believe that those who were evil in life, those who deserve retribution and punishment, they go to hell to be punished. And so there are those who, they focus on this. I personally believe we should focus on the good rather than the bad. But that's how some people think.
It's a lot like tolerating someone who's has killed innocent people. You just don't worry about judging them.
I can accept the presence of evil deities. They serve their purpose, and even evil beings can seek to accomplish good by their own kin. It's not obvious, but I was raised by orc folk.
Wait, did you say you were raised by orc folk?
Orcs, yes, but not those of this land.
Oh,
However,
he's
their
kind of suspicious of you.
their deity, Grumsh, he's a nasty piece of work, evil to the core. But he slays and he conquers lands for his children,
Heathens, all of
so
them.
that they can. Excuse me.
The orcs,
The orcs are savage and a militant people.
yes,
But
it has
they
been
only-
prophesied that they would destroy us.
They only destroy so that they can build their own tribes and prosper. They've been shunned to the harshest corners of the lands. They fight for their children. The fact that they enjoy killing doesn't matter.
I don't really know all about that, but all I know is that there was a prophecy that the orcs of the land of Narg would come and would destroy us. And so,
Well, perhaps the orcs of the land of Narg deserve the more prosperous parts of the land.
I would be very careful speaking of such things. If you were to speak that around any of the magic knights or any of the king's men, you might find yourself in a lot of trouble. You're not a spy from the orcs, are you?
No, I haven't met the orcs here.
Yeah,
Pretty confident he didn't come here
Some
intentionally
savages.
either.
In any case, we've strayed off topic. Here, take this. I'm going to give him the medallion.
He takes it.
Your missionaries have died. I wanted to give you that news, and I wanted to ask you, Although perhaps you're not the one to ask. Where might I find this cult of Asmodeus?
Well, they have a devotery not too far from here. I can give you directions.
Yes,
Alright.
please.
Go play, baby. I love you. Yeah, he just takes out a little piece of paper and he writes down just a couple blocks away, right and left. And should be there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Before we go, I have a question.
Sure. Sorry, we went off on a tangent.
That
with
was in
one.
character. Vance is holding his finger to his nose the whole time so he doesn't forget. I'm going to use prestidigitation to put a symbol on the wall, and it's the symbol that Niaz would have the medallion of and that we saw in the mine, and I'm going to ask him if he knows what the symbol is.
Haven't the foggiest.
Well, thank you for your time.
It is an odd symbol. But,
I bought 2 greater potions of healing.
nice. Those will come in handy.
Oh, there were multiple of those.
You know,
Oh.
healing potions are common. I'll say that.
Oh, I didn't realize it was
I was so he asked if they had multiples,
I missed that.
but
Well, it was.
I'll just say that applies to the magic items, not necessarily the
Yeah,
healing
okay.
potions.
Regular healing potions are 50 gold pieces. They're common items.
Anyways.
Is there anything else I can do for you, good sirs? If you plan to stay, you're welcome to join us for devotion on.
I suppose I could ask you, maybe save myself the walk. I'm on a hunt. You see, when I was a lad, my village was destroyed by something. I don't know what it was.
I'm so sorry to hear.
It was powerful, and it was followed by hordes of undead.
Yes, that does sound pretty terrible. I'm assuming you believe it was some sort of a divine evil.
I wouldn't know. I was so little, I just know that it swept out of nowhere, destroyed most of the village, and left behind a horde of undead to devour those who were still alive.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be much help, but there are a great, terrible many evils in this world, and our church we seek to stop such things. But again, my devotion we tend to focus on the light rather than the bad.
Okay. Well, I'll ask your buddies at the cult.
While you guys were having this conversation, can I try and steal the medallion that he gave him?
From the priest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a skill check. It's not a critical fail.
Lightning comes down.
He probably will catch me, but you know.
Stealing from a priest in the church.
Oh, I also have a book of prayers and teachings. I'm gonna get
6.
that one
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, no, I mean you don't even like get into like reaching. You go and you like grab his leg.
And then there's an awkward silence. And unfortunately, you think he enjoyed himself.
Oh, no.
When he notices me, I'm just like, I just wanted to touch your holy garments.
That's quite all right. He kind of smooths his garments. If you want to come back, join us yeah. I'm gonna say we just have the same days of the week. Join us on Sunday for devotion. Until then, and then it's just lower.
It's along the same lines of like, why keep changing the currency depending on the world? Like, keep the days of the week. It's too hard.
Exactly. All right. Anyone else want to do anything before he heads over to the cult?
No, I just want Puffy White Clouds to be caught talking to a baker about all the kinds of breads of Aberon.
There actually are some quite good bakeries. In this location.
Yes, but while still good, if you think about how your bread is significantly different than like the bread you find in Sharn. Now, in the Karnath quarter, or as compared to the
They
Zilara-
press you for recipes. So.
Doesn't know any He just knows how they compare.
Just wasting All right, so you walk a block or two up and down, left and right, and you get to a similar building. However, this one is made of dark stone, more not obsidian, but like basalt or igneous rock.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can open the door if you want.
I'm gonna just walk in.
Okay, you just walk in, and yeah, it's kind of a similar setup. There's pews leading up to the front, where there also is a dais. This one has like claws reaching up though to grab it, while the other one is just like a nice one. So it's like carved claws made out of the dark wood. Also specked with like dark bits of blood. And you see this one has an old priest sweeping away at some dust. He's wearing long, flowing, dark robes. Kind of looks like Darth Sidious, but not as quite evil.
Not quite.
And similar appearance, but
Do you want clouds along, or do you want to be uninterrupted?
I'll make this brief.
Okay.
Excuse me,
So I'm getting an itch for
old
theology.
priest.
yes. Kind of gives you a stink eye.
I'm gonna look around the place. And
There is imagery of devils and torture in like mosaics and paintings.
I can accept the need for devils to bring order to the nine hells, and I can relish in the fact that the evil will suffer for their sins. But tell me true, you don't worship demons, do you?
Demons, you say? He spits on the ground and he kind of wipes it away with the broom. Says, "No, quite the opposite. We look to punish demons, kill them over and over again for their evils."
Excellent. Well, we might get along better than I was anticipating.
Ah, do you wish to join our devotery, young man?
Not at the moment, but perhaps if it furthers my cause.
Ah, well,
I am searching for a beast. One that destroyed my hometown and brought hordes of undead to devour the living.
a worthy quest, young man. Well, hopefully when you slay this beast, it will go to the hells and rot there.
I was hoping you might be able to guide me on my hunt.
Ah,
Do you know of any such beast?
there's a great many evils that reside within hell. Too many to count, to be quite honest. However,
I
they
never
don't
lost
escape
good
very
fortune.
often. Do you have a description for this evil?
Tall, red, had wings, and was followed by more undead than I could count. Although I really haven't counted very high in my life.
Definitely sounds like a demonic presence.
Well, I just learned his intelligence.
Do you know who would have summoned such an evil?
I don't. I was just a lad.
It is hard to say. Yes, somebody in a higher devotery than ours may know. The answers, you may wish to seek the answers in the city of Church, where our
The city,
headquarters lie.
the city of Church?
Yes.
So much to tell you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Stop hitting the wall!
I'm excited to hear whatever you want.
Yes, my pleasure, young man. Feel free to join us for devotion on Sunday.
Is it the same time as your sister church over there?
Yes. We have to choose one or the other. We tend to focus on the more interesting parts. No, don't forget them.
Well, carry on. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, we switch here.
Quick question. Sorry, I can't let this go. Right, stop.
We're getting into lore here.
Yeah. No, like he brought it up. Like I'm very fascinated by this whole thing, religion. But before I chase my friend Martin, delightfully so. But I was very curious how you practice devotion.
Ah, yes. Well, we teach that you must be good. Not do evil
Oh,
things.
that part I figured. Like if I were to go into like the religions from where I'm from, which is Eberron, but I'll skip that for now. But I'm very curious how you practice it. Like when you come for church tomorrow,
Yes.
what happens?
Well, after most of the time, either myself or one of the other clergymen here we will preach unto the people and tell them of the evils of wrongdoing and the pain that awaits them. Usually whips them into shape pretty quickly. However, about once a month we will do a summoning. You see, we will all take this ritualistic knife here and make a small incision and allow a few drops of blood into this vessel here, and performing the correct ritual with the correct intent, we will actually summon a devil to come and to teach us as well.
Oh. Well, that was a lot less interesting than I was actually hoping for. For example, the Dark Six. There is a god of lust, and now when the followers of her get together, okay.
He preaches to the priest.
Let me guess, Puffy's still alive.
Yes, Buffy's still alive.
Does the Church of Heaven summon celestials then?
Yeah.
Very interesting religions.
I have one more thing that I thought of that I would like to do before we leave town. Sure. It's on my agenda. I need to find the kind of low life that Vance would think doesn't necessarily deserve to live.
Oh.
But who's also kind of below.
Jeez.
Just sitting out there, street corner.
There's slaves.
I need
all
one
over the
too
place.
because I'm hungry.
I'm trying to not get in legal trouble,
Okay, so
I don't want to do something that will be obviously legal.
Are you going to use his
Illegal.
brains when you're done with him?
No, you can have those.
you can always buy a slave.
That'd be pretty.
There is.
I have
there is-
15 cents.
I'm not looking.
There is a courthouse that does have prisoners, wrongdoers within the jail cells there, but they're kind of under lock and key.
I can talk to the guards and bribe my way in.
You could try. There is a black market of sorts. If you search diligently enough, you could find that.
Okay, specific. I should clarify. What I'm looking for, someone who's not going to be connected to an organization. So,
Someone who
They
if
disappear
were
quietly.
yeah, if they disappear, nobody's going to notice.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Demand an investigation check.
Yeah. That's probably the black market's probably going to be your best bet. A bit of shady part of town. You can roll I'd say an investigation to try to find it.
Excellent.
When this one stops right here.
Oh, that's going to be fine. Come on, open up. Skills. Investigation. 16.
Okay. So you are able to find it. It's like there's the market, the main market, which you guys walk through.
Uh-huh.
But on the fringes and beneath the market is essentially the black market. Shady doings and sellings going on down there. You can find yourself amongst these seedy people.
I'm decently comfortable there. I don't look like I should belong there, but actually, I probably would use prestidigitation to kind of dirty myself and make myself seem a little rougher.
Okay, I'll give you two choices just to make things interesting. There is, let's say that on opposite sides of the market there is a kind of a scrawny man with ragged clothes. He's not old, but he looks aged because of his years of self-abuse, essentially. He's over there kind of like overviewing his section of the black market. You get the feeling he doesn't like sell anything, but he kind of like runs things in that section.
Sure.
And then the other option I'll give you is there's a young man who looks very unobtrusive, but suspiciously unobtrusive. Kind of going around from stall to stall, talking with a person here and there. You get, from your years as, let's see, would you be experienced in sneaking into, like, black markets and things like that? Yeah. I'll say that, yeah, he looks kind of suspicious, you know, it's like, he's not really a seller or a buyer, but he's kind of
Okay, I'd actually go to the guy in charge
Okay.
of the area, and I'd tell him that I'm looking for someone to test a new spell on. I'd be willing to pay them, but it needs to be someone who wouldn't be terribly missed if the spell goes wrong.
Oh, well, hey, money is the language that we speak around here.
Human trafficking.
He kind of like adjusts his top hat for a second, and it's like a really tall top hat too.
Yep.
Like he's like super proud of it. But yeah, he's like, yeah, I mean, for the right price, I mean, we could get you a slave that nobody would miss. You know, scum of the earth.
How much are we talking?
Well, what is the price of a life? What do you guys for what?
It needs to be someone who actually did something terrible to be a slave.
Oh, so okay, so you want somebody who really is terrible. If that's the case, we could get you a slave who was a criminal,
That'd be
enslaved because of crime. If that's the case, we could probably do. I'll give you a good bargain, 150 gold.
Yeah, what he's not telling you is the crime was jaywalking.
Yeah, no,
Minor crime. Still crime.
Blasphemy against Saloon.
Yeah, exactly.
What if we did 100?
I mean, I could get you a slave that'd be pretty much useless for anything else but, you know, testing.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. All right. Yes. Wait. Well, gold first, and then I will retrieve for you your requested item.
Okay, 50 now, 50 on delivery.
You drive a hard deal, but that is fair. So yeah, he kind of shuffles off deeper into the black market. Eventually, he comes back with just this really old man. He's got like a crutch. Kind of just slowly walking towards you. He says, "Will this
His crime was stealing.
old man do?"
I look at the old man and I say, what did you do? What have you done to become a slave?
The old man says, "Well, I'm old and can't really support myself anymore because of my bum leg. I was stealing to support myself." And the guy in the top hat says, "Oh, there's more to it than that. You could have simply stolen enough for food and lodging, but you had to go and steal an entire jewelry store's worth of wealth." And the old man's like, "Well, you might as well go big."
Who did you steal
Go
from?
big or go
this,
home.
this store.
Yes, it was the. He kind of looks at the guy next to him and says, "Well, it was an organization that deals in money and business." The guy in the top hat, he looks at him and he says, "You stole from us. You stole from the top hats."
Can't kill this guy now. I was like, I like the old man better than him. That sounds pretty dumb. Do you have any family?
No, I'm old. All my children. I never had any children.
Okay. I know you're a slave, but how would you like to make a little money with a little bit of risk?
I do like me some gold.
Okay. I'd like to brand you. And there's possibility that it could harm you more than just being branded would.
Okay. Well, I'm like 87, so. I mean, what the heck? If it can get me some moolah, I'm down.
Does 10 gold sound reasonable? As a slave, I imagine that's a pretty
You're
good
really
price.
negotiating.
I'd like to pay off my slave's debt, which is. Let's see. How much? I sold them for 150. Which would be 150.
Wait, to clarify, aren't I buying him? Did I say
How
to
much
the other,
did
to
you
the
offer him?
top hat?
100 or?
I offered him 100.
So the top hat would have informed him that he's sold for 100. So he wants to be free, so he'll accept 100 plus any gold you'll give on top of him for branding him.
Yeah, so I'm paying 100 to basically own and we'll set him free as part of this agreement. Is that, am I understand that correctly?
Yeah, so you're paying the dude in the top hat the 100 to own him.
Yeah.
And then you could just free him.
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
his worth.
And I'll pay him 10 gold on top of that for being willing to do this.
Yep.
Okay.
He hands you the corresponding paperwork too for the enslavement.
Okay. I am going to pull out my branding iron that has the Teflon handle.
Okay.
And I am going to cast heat metal on it.
Oh, okay. The man looks a little anxious at this point.
And I am going to brand him.
Where are you branding him?
We'll do it in the same place that I branded myself before.
I wonder what Vance and the others are up to.
All right.
No, I'm telling you,
Now,
the bread of Kubara is always black, but not burnt.
He's over there.
remind
Is
me
that the
again
same
which
brand?
brand it was.
I took the
Let's
one for
find what
Constitution.
let's find something to feed Jumper.
Oh.
I'm going to have to pull out a resource for this.
I decided that I wanted to test this
Assume you
before
would
trying to
object
use it
feeding
in battle.
live prey to him.
To make sure, to find out if it's going to do anything
Maybe find
useful
some
or
rats.
not.
It's like insta-killer.
I mean, based on what it did to me with the other one, that wouldn't surprise me, but that's what I'm finding out.
No, I'm telling you, the bread in Kubara, they use an obscene amount of yeast right before, but it raises it really fast. But it makes it more hollow in the middle, which makes it incredibly good for soups.
There's a rat.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I gotta find the resource.
Sorry.
I throw my javelin at a rat.
Did you hit it?
I
Do you want me to pull up the stats for a rat?
rolled a 22.
Oh yeah, you hit the rat. How much damage you do?
Okay, that's not here.
8.
Yeah, that kills it.
Here, Krishna.
So I get for writing so much.
I apologize, I didn't know this would be.
No, it's okay.
While you're looking for that, we just gave a dead rat to Jumper.
Oh,
Because I super love this sort of thing.
Over there.
Now you see, the people in Karnak, because they suffered a famine during the last war, actually did learn to use bone meal in their bread products.
Sometimes I don't even know what it can anymore.
Cody,
Huh?
we fed Jumper a dead rat.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's pleased with it. He says thank you.
He says thank you?
To me. We
Thank
can
you.
talk.
Right, because you can be
Yes.
beasts.
In the Lanthar
He
Principalities,
says
on
thank
the
you
other
in
hand,
common.
they don't use yeast because yeast tends to cause the bread to spoil faster.
Sorry. hold
And
on,
being
there
a
we go.
nation more of an archipelago, they
Excuse me.
Okay, here it is, I think.
I suppose it's learning from us.
Apparently. Well, I don't talk very much, so it's
the bread in
advanced, I
Zilargo,
guess.
although
And-
talking,
and-
I was going to say,
Yeah.
if he's learning from someone talking, he's learning a lot of Eberron lore.
Now, in Zilargo, well, an interesting fact of Zilargo, well, the bread is actually very varied. And it's always the punishment of stealing bread, which is actually the most intriguing thing about the bread of Zilargo.
What's the punishment?
Nobody knows.
Then why is it intriguing?
Well, that's why it's intriguing.
Aha, here it is.
Because
I found
anyone
it.
who steals bread, you don't hear from them again.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's terrible.
Maybe
Yes.
they cut out their tongues.
No, they don't do that. See, the nation of Zilargo is based and policed by an organization, a very secret organization, and their puffy white clouds would make an obvious look around for gnomes by saying this.
Wait,
Called
they're never seen again or never heard again?
both.
So if you've never seen them again, how do you know that their tongues weren't cut out?
It's true. But that's the thing.
Well, if no one ever heard this,
Wow.
it could
What-
just
Yeah,
be
the
what
one,
the thing
sorry,
that-
second,
I knew it. You were
quick
scared.
question. The one that you guys branded earlier in the campaign, that was the dexterity one, right?
That
Yes.
was yes.
So this is
Because he
okay.
thought it would increase his
Yeah,
dexterity.
you brand the man, and you burn his flesh pretty severely, and I'm assuming you pull it off after a while.
yeah.
Nothing happens.
That's why I needed to test this out.
You found a burn-proof slave. You said nothing
The
happened.
man is.
No, of course,
Okay.
right?
You want now? You're free. You can walk away. Do you want another 20 gold?
Yes, that would be quite delightful.
Okay. This time I need you to brand yourself.
Oh, okay. What?
If it's not worth it to you, that's fine. You are welcome to walk away. I need to know how this works.
So it has to be self-inflicted.
Possibly.
Is your current hypothesis.
Second thing.
Okay, so he looks at this brand and he's like,
You see, when you
Yeah,
steal
so
bread into a larder, as reported, if you were to go into a bakery and you would reach out to grab bread, you would actually
oh,
receive
you know what? I made a
message,
mistake.
though,
I'm
telling you
sorry.
not to do it.
I thought this was a different one. Okay, so actually he did have an effect, which the first time, I'll just say it kind of took a minute to kick in to see
There we
so
go.
old.
Okay.
Doesn't have a whole lot of constitution to it.
Not a whole lot of dexterity.
He
Now the question is, did you just summon the dwarf king by reactivating his power?
he begins to look like incredibly ill, and like he ages like several years instantly. He looks like he's. I don't know if you've ever been with an old person as they're dying. That's what he looks like, though. He's like, and he like collapses to the floor.
You
Oh my gosh!
You have
It worked!
chosen poorly.
You've almost killed
Does he look like his brain is still intact?
Yeah, he didn't hit his head too hard.
Is he dead?
She's not here to say, but I think Vexlar wanted to come with me to potentially get the brain.
Yes, she was very vocal about that one. So into a dark corner they will go.
The guy is breathing still.
Yeah.
He's still breathing?
He is still breathing.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna put him out of his misery.
Easy breaths.
So can you cut the brand out?
Why would you want that?
So I survived the removal of my brand because my health was at full when it started. I don't think this guy's making it.
Question is, did it lower his hit points or like his max or what?
I don't know.
Essentially, he now has like 0 constitution. Is what has happened, mechanically wise.
So he'd have 0 hit points.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just let Vexlar take care of the evidence.
I'm actually going to kill him myself, and I'm going to lean down and I'm going to say, I didn't know that this would leave you suffering. I'm sorry, and your death
just
will
had a
not
good
be a
idea.
waste.
I feel happy. They stab him.
And I'm just going to write just a quick death.
Yeah. Causes a
the
bit
most
of
bloodthirsty bard I've ever come across.
causes a bit of a commotion, within the black market, but it's not something that's unheard of. You have a
Human
couple of
experimentation.
Well, they do tolerate human slavery, so
yeah.
He wasn't a person. He was property.
A couple of street urchins kind of walk up and offer you like, hey, take care of this for you for 10 gold.
Got Vexlar there. They'll take care of that.
Well, she'll only take care of the brain.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, she doesn't eat the whole thing.
And, because I actually like urchins, and I will give them 15.
Oh, yeah,
But I
they're-
got my money back from the guy that I was the 10,
Oh.
so.
Yeah, I mean, they're delighted, so yeah, they kind of grab an arm and start
begin to
hauling the
eat.
body away.
So 115 down.
I want to say, too, that when he dies, he actually looks healthier. That makes any sense.
In my notes, I said Van steals and human traffic.
I set it free, okay? In more ways than one.
He didn't have that long anyways.
Oh my goodness.
You got a dangerous criminal off of the streets.
Look, I didn't want to pull this out in the middle of a fight for our lives and have it not work. Of course, it's not the land to hit, but...
Now, the bread of Rydra.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's hit the road.
Ah, yes, time for an official encounter.
Yes. Sorry, that was turned out to be very fun, but it was way more
Oh,
than I
hey,
thought.
This is what I like.
Yeah.
It's storytelling.
That's why we D&D.
That is true. We are here.
I'll don my horse with his saddle and his armor, and I'll get on top with my armor.
All right, so you all kind of pop back up into the main market. You guys show up from your jaunts. You show up from your little jaunt.
And probably being thrown out of the 5th bakery today.
You fifth or out the fifth bakery for the day. It's crazy how you all just meet up at the
Are you
same
going
place.
to buy something? Or just going to tell us about bread from the place we've never heard
But in the middle of the market, you all hear quite a commotion, and you see that a crowd is drawing. And you hear a loud voice over all the others, kind of sounding like salesman-ish. If you wish to investigate, you can.
Not again. Let's go, Vince. We had a very similar vision last night.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh!
Actually, you know what, Vince? Stay here.
You notice he has some blood on his nose.
I might have been
No,
convinced if you had
prestidigitation, it's got-
helped me realize what could be going on.
I
I'm
think
definitely
I'm
going.
crying.
How?
Let's all go.
Okay.
Vance, stay behind me.
Just in case.
I got the children tamed, and I'm sorry, but I just
You just got back from Arizona.
No, I just sugared up your child immensely.
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
You didn't.
Great.
You missed only terrible things.
You got
Wait,
fed.
you did get a mail out of it.
You did get a brain.
We got
Human
religion and we got human
Yes!
trafficking and all of those. So, okay.
You do that every time.
No. I'm. It's what you don't know that I'm laughing at.
Sorry. So
Did he have
you're eating-
AIDS?
So you're eating the brain?
No, I'm not.
You're not eating the
It
brain.
does look appetizing. You are hungry.
It was an old man brain.
It was the way that we got the brain that was funny.
Okay, well, I'm eating the brain, but what happened?
It tastes really old and not that yummy.
Did you drag it out of its ass or something? Like, what's going on
No,
here?
he dealt with human trafficking. He bought
I freed
the
a slave.
oldest, lamest slave he could possibly get
I
his hands
freed
on.
a slave, and then I tested an experiment on him, and he
He
died.
branded him and killed him.
You're an awful human being. Thank you. I was
Yeah,
hungry.
exactly. That's why I brought you along. I knew you'd get it.
Okay. Roll.
These
That's
two
why
right
we're
there.
friends.
Roll your ability to see.
Good thing
where
the
everything
cleric
fit from the
wasn't
brain.
involved.
12?
Do you remember how it works?
No.
What was your
Turns
race?
out he actually serves an evil god.
Nathaniel, what was your
That'd be
race?
funny.
Oh, I'm a half elf.
Okay, 5th edition. What am I supposed to add to that?
I don't think you had anything to that.
You don't think I... No, you...
You rolled a 12, Cody.
There's a table, isn't there?
Why
Yeah,
did I
he's
roll it
looking
in
at
there?
it.
I'm supposed to roll it in here. Oh, good thing I didn't roll it in
I
here.
have a table saved, or if I have to look through my photos to find it.
This thing is
So it
janky.
definitely would have been done by now.
I've got it. Give me a second. What did you get?
12.
A 12.
Ah. You learn one piece of useful information.
Okay, hold on. I gotta write this down.
That he regrets agreeing to Vance's.
Silence,
I like
children!
This. I like this. He doesn't
Wait.
I'm going to steal my dad's water bottle.
Oh.
You can have a drink, but you cannot steal.
Well, why don't you just get a couple of...
Maybe what?
You guys.
What were you gonna say, Vivi?
I need to write it down, but I can't remember where I was supposed to write it down at.
What?
Notes? Right there.
No. I guess so.
Use the notes on apples.
Well, I had a different whatever. I had a different one that I was going to be doing.
Yeah, this will save you for a week.
What will? The brain?
Yeah, the useful piece of information that you glean is it's not regret about being sold to this man who murdered him. His main regret was getting caught when he was trying to rob an entire jewelry store right from underneath the noses of the top hats. His only regret is that, like I said, that he got caught.
Do I get to learn how to rob jewelry stores now?
How not to rob?
Most useful piece of information. I know now not how to rob a jewelry store. This is gonna be good.
I'll say that, yeah, you glean a little bit more from it.
How not
It's not
to
the fact that
rob
he
a-
wasn't able to rob the store. It's the fact that the top hats are very, very, very well connected and very wealthy.
Are
And that's how he got caught.
wealthy and connected.
He was
Try
able
and
to get
move
away
the
with
goods.
Brian, but he wasn't able to continue.
Interesting.
Hold on, connected, and I can rob a jewelry store. Got it.
Oh, and Vexlar,
Hmm.
the reason we didn't bring anyone else down to this market,
It's because I'm your favorite.
yes, and as my favorite, this little adventure should just stay between us. So it's a pleasant surprise when I am able to use this to help us
You
later.
know what? I can never sate my appetite, so we need to go find me a brain to eat.
Okay, well, you guys
No,
this is not a regular thing.
Mechanically, you're sated for a week.
But can't I eat more if I choose?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Delicious flavor.
Oh,
I'm
by
just,
the
I
way,
love.
Fat.
You've started growing a glorious beard.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a stomach. I was like, all right.
Already.
Yeah, I remember. I have like a beard because
It's
I.
like growing between your tentacles, and so and it's like slimy and like super nasty.
No, it's not. My beard is not slimy. My tentacles are slimy, but my beard is not. My beard is
So the hair coming
Beardish.
out of your beard
Yeah,
doesn't
does it-
get the slime on it?
no.
Does it? Is it on top of your tentacles? Underneath your?
No,
tentacles?
it's like it like slithers.
She naturally
It's like
produces
dreadlocks off of each
hydro-
tentacle.
Okay, so look at
fiber-
Eugene.
Fiber.
Look at Eugene,
Yes.
and then just imagine some tentacles coming out. His beard is fine, but then there's tentacles.
Okay.
It's a handsome beard, but with tentacles.
and has a hydrophobic sheen on it.
I'm
so
going
it's
to
never greasy.
need a artist to help imagine this better.
I will
Pretty
attempt
sure
to
this is
draw
like
it.
a first. I'm pretty sure this is like a first time thing. So
You guys also got +1 to your strength from that, and
I never got told that. How do I add that?
you should have around 1,000 gold unless you spend some of it, because minus 75 is the worst.
All right, Ruckus.
Yes.
Well,
So
there
there's a
we
big
go.
crowd. You guys kind of
I
just
did
shove
that
your
for
way
myself.
through to near the front, and you see that there is kind of a what's it called? The just a wood hunk of wood people stand on.
A soapbox?
Yes, a soapbox. There's essentially a soapbox
Okay.
with 3 people on it. There is the man who is up front, and he is right next to the man is a woman. She's dressed super nice. Mainly, she's just holding up a bottle, kind of just showing it around as the man is kind of like hawking this product. And another man who is standing a few feet behind, kind of like as a support. Let's see here. So the man in the front, he's yelling with a big voice, and he says, brand new, never before seen in the entire kingdom. After long hours of much toil and difficulty, I've perfected the petrification potion. And he points to the potion the woman is holding. Behold, its effects. And so what he does is he reaches back to the guy behind who has like a box of mice. And he picks up one of the mice, and then he goes and he dips it in the potion, and it turns to stone. And then he drops it, and it shatters.
Arcana, I want to see if it was actually magic.
Well, also, like, you'd have to have an entire vat to dip a person in then, because...
Or do you just have to touch it?
The demonstration
Let's ask him.
will continue.
Can I? He's doing Arcana. Can I do
Yes.
perception check to see if I notice any like sleight of hand or stuff going on?
Sure.
What about investigation?
Gosh darn it!
11.
Oh no.
It was like going high and then
I'll
rolled
say
onto
you
the one.
get a soft sense of something magical, right?
Why would someone need to petrify themselves, man?
And first,
No.
so with that perception check, I'll say you don't see anything weird, However, you do see that the woman and the man in the back are kind of glancing back at each other on occasion with kind of frowny expressions before they go back to their
Disgruntled lovers.
showing that's going on.
Can you reverse it?
Ew.
No, not the rat. The petrification.
The answer is no. This is a permanent petrification effect.
Oh, well, then I'm
Only the strongest potion.
Did you know?
So, this isn't a potion, it's a potion.
What?
Sorry, what was your question, sir?
Why would anyone want to petrify themselves?
This is... just think of the application, sir. You could turn piles of wood into stone, causing construction to increase super quickly, or an adventurer could use this
Okay,
against a monster.
Your excuses are really lame. Just saying.
Does
My superiority says that I do not believe that you have a good enough knowledge about this to be able to sell it.
Good sirs, and whatever the heck you are. Watch this application. And
I
he
want
takes
his
it,
brain.
and he like
Spit it out.
splashes the whole bottle onto like a bush. And the whole bush turns to stone.
And then we picked
So,
it
what
up
if that
and
was an
brought it
attacking
back up,
enemy?
And there was a
It
little
is no longer able to attack.
Okay,
It's
you
made
can
of stone.
see.
so?
How much for a bottle?
Not during, okay?
Let me find out actually.
What?
Yeah. Just don't spill it on yourself.
Okay.
I didn't think of, usually potions are used on yourself, but that's interesting.
Oh, I definitely thought of like slipping it into someone's drink or something.
500
Also what I
gold for
planned
you,
for the
good
love potion
sir.
if we ever had a chance to use it.
For any who wish to buy and purchase these potions, I have a small stock at my shop. If you'll follow my assistant here, he will lead you there and will perform the transaction.
That's too rich for me, salesman.
No.
He waves at you to get a little closer. And
All of us
he
or
kinda-
just him?
No, just him. And he leans down. He's like, "I'll give you a special bargain. I'm just barely starting this venture, and I need a little bit of capital, just between you and me.
Oh my god. He
I'll
sounds
give
so
I'll give
sleazy.
it to you for 300.
Deal.
Okay. Seek my assistant at the shop. He will
You should have said
hook you up.
250.
Man needs money.
So? He's sleazy.
All right. So yeah, he
He sounds-
continues talking to
doesn't
the
know
crowd, demonstrating the loveliness of his wares. There's like a pile of like petrified mice down on the ground that he's like showing to the crowd.
So I'm going to suggest to you, Martin, as we are on the way to the shop, that as soon as you get the bottle, to test it on something of ours, just to make sure that they weren't doing something fancy out here at the display.
That's smart.
Just a drop of it, on something.
Okay.
Because
So
if it's legit, this could be useful.
See, in my mind, Vexlar's thinking, can I still eat the brain though if someone's petrified? That's what Vexlar's thinking. It's like, how would that work? I don't give a damn. Leave her alone.
So the assistant who he introduces himself to you guys, his name is Alec Yorst. Alec kind of guides you through down the street and up and down a little bit, and leads you to a shop. In the shop windows are several busts and stone statues for sale. But as he leads you in, he says, yes, I believe that you were to be given a discounted rate.
Yes.
All right, let me go back and get you one. And so he kind of goes back, leaving you guys within this little shop, which is just covered in like stone carvings and statues. And then he comes back.
You should ask him why
While
he's
he's gone, I'm going to turn invisible
Oh.
and try and go back there.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Eugene, you should ask him why he's so disgruntled.
Oh, no. First, I want to inspect the statues.
I feel like this was not prepared for. This is.
He's always prepared.
Are the statues of petrified people or beings or creatures, or are they actual like carvings?
I mean,
Would you like an investigation
roll an
check?
investigation on
That's a dark turn.
15.
I mean, it's what they literally did out in the public to a rat.
Several.
And then
Oh
dropped it.
no.
They appear to be actual carvings.
Okay.
From
Whew.
Okay.
I was not ready for that adventure. Okay, I'm just
maybe-
saying.
Actually,
Do tell.
It's much easier to carve wood than stone. Maybe they carved a wooden statue and then turned it to stone.
Uh-huh.
possibly, but I'm actually more intrigued because the people of Drowan actually have a very interesting use for petrification.
Okay, so he comes back and he's holding this potion, but if you look at him, you realize that he's been crying while he was back there. He's just like,
Okay, so I'll just
he's
say
wiping
it.
Did I
his
not?
tears.
Was I not able to?
Yeah, I'll say that when you went back there, he went to grab the potion, and he kind of just stared at it for a bit, before having like an emotional breakdown and just like kind of weeping back there for a bit, and that's kind of what took him so long.
Just okay.
Yeah, as he was trying to recompose himself. He comes back
So I
and
do
it's-
want to ask that at
it's
some
obvious that
point.
he's
Don't
been
forget. I want to ask that at some
He
point.
says, "Yes, you 300, sir." He kind of looks at it. And
Okay.
puts it
Why
in
are
his
you
pocket.
so disgruntled?
I'm so sorry.
Don't lie.
I'm sorry.
My tentacles
I-
can
I
feel
was-
it.
It's just, if you don't mind hearing my story, I guess I can tell you. The man who is selling the potions that was in the in the shop area, he's my friend Boris. We've been best friends since we were kids. The woman that was standing up there, that is his wife, Genevieve. The problem is that I fear that my friend Boris has been treating Genevieve rather poorly lately. Ever since he started making and selling these potions, it seems like something,
Find
I don't know
somewhere
what
else.
has gotten into him. He's always been a dreamer. He's always wanted to achieve more. But he's never hurt Genevieve like he's been doing these past couple of months. I fear that
What's this guy's name? Did we get
his name is Alec Yorst.
You put this in the.
Okay,
I
I'm
will
not gonna
eventually.
say it again. We can hear every
I'll just-
single word you guys are saying. No, you
Let's
cannot.
see.
Find somewhere else. Now. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm sorry.
He says, I'm happy for the success of my friend and business partner, but, and I hate to say this, please do not tell anyone, but I love Genevieve. She chose my friend, and I'm willing to accept that. I've never told her how I felt. However,
So rude!
I suspect that she also loves me as well, but is too proud to admit it. I just don't know what to do.
But why did the potion make you cry?
Well, you didn't see that.
But he was
He
crying.
came back.
He came back
Oh,
crying.
I'm sorry. It's again. I don't. My friend's always been ambitious, but it seems like the past couple months ever since he found that book with the recipe for this potion, he's becoming increasingly abusive to Genevieve.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect that he may know her true feelings for me, and this may be the reason of what's going on. You see, I like I said, I've really tried hard not to show my feelings, but I'm afraid that my mask, it may have cracked a time or two, and Boris may know how we feel, and so is lashing out at Genevieve because of the situation. Should I? I don't know what to do. Should I just take the mask off entirely and just tell him how I feel?
You're asking.
No. What I think you should do is tell me exactly.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to know more about this book, and also.
Did I find the book in the back?
If you want to do some investigating, I'll say you might be able to find it.
Yeah. I didn't just follow him. Like I went back there, and when he left, I stayed back there.
Yeah. So you'll see that there is various alchemical supplies back there. Potions and beakers and things that he was using to make this potion. And there is a lockbox. So.
Like large, not carryable.
Yeah, it's pretty large and heavy.
Okay, I have a lockpick set now. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna investigate it first and see if there's anything obvious of a trap. That's all right.
As far as you can tell, this is just like Boris is like a stonemason.
Which is pretty low key.
You see tools for that sort of thing as well amongst the stuff. He only more recently became an alchemist.
Okay.
But yeah, there's nothing magical about it. It seems well made.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm on the clock with this spell, so I will be going pretty fast.
Okay.
Actually, oh wait, no, it might be the greater one that's the shorter time span.
Yeah, greater invisibility only lasts for a minute. Regular invisibility lasts for an hour.
Yes, okay, so I'm good. I'm not actually.
Okay.
What's the difference between the two then?
You can cast spells when you have greater invisibility.
Battle useful.
1 minute.
For a minute.
Yeah.
You can cast spells and stay invisible.
And how many rounds is a minute?
10.
Mm-hmm.
So decent in fight, yeah.
Sorry.
Do I roll to try and lock it?
You can try to pick it.
That's gonna be pretty good. It's sleight of hand? Is that?
Yeah.
24.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll say that does it. It takes a little bit of mechanic blocking. And yeah, the springs pop and the door swings open. And within is a large tome. It's peculiar in that the tome is. You can't quite really determine whether it's leather or some other material mixed in with metal. The metal bits are black, and most of the rest of the book is completely yellow. And there appears to be strange symbols written on the front of the book. And if you open it up a little bit, there's strange symbols written all throughout the entirety of the book. And there is a symbol on the side of the book, which is a torch inverted with the flame going up and around the torch. Interesting. I wonder if I have that symbol saved anywhere. Hold on a second.
Calling it an evil book.
Well, based on what this potion does, I'm not surprised by that.
There it is. Let me show you what this one looks
So I'm going to definitely put that in my backpack. And this brings up a good question that I don't know how this will work. Vance knows that the guy who trained him could turn invisible, but he doesn't necessarily know what all the rules. He only just recently figured out how to do this. So if I put the book in my backpack, does the book disappear?
Usually.
I think so. I mean, I don't know. You have to read the specifics of the spell, honestly.
The spell actually leaves it a little bit ambiguous so that individual DMs can rule how they want to. The way it's phrased, it could be interpreted that only things when you cast a spell, or it could be anything that you're holding.
Just for the ease, I think I'll say that it disappears when you put it, in your belongings there.
Okay.
Should that go in lore or images?
Put it in images, and I'll sort it later.
Okay.
Can you go wash your face?
Focus on your job,
Go
which is
upstairs.
the world. I'll focus on the Discord and whatever we're
Go
going to do.
upstairs, grab the
Okey-dokey.
stool, stand up by the sink, and wash
But
your
yeah,
face.
by the way, the language, you don't know what it is.
Okay, yeah, I'm still taking it because I'm thinking it's interesting and he might be able to. And also because it kind of gives that vibe of like, maybe this shouldn't be in their hands. I'm also going to grab a couple more bottles if I can see them.
Okay.
I
So,
would have seen where he got them, I guess.
So, Alec,
There's only one bottle back there, so I'll say you can steal one.
sure. Outside of the complete disregard for safety protocols when you're dealing with a potion such as yours, where you have a potion that petrifies but no way to reverse that ability, seems kind of foolhardy and outside the realm of proper safety protocols when it comes to potions.
Yeah, this is definitely not a safe potion. Be very careful with it. The effects, as far as we know, are permanent. So, yeah, don't mess around with this.
Yeah. As far as your love life, I would totally recommend waiting till he goes to sleep, taking his money and running off to that seems ideal. Anything else?
So you think I should tell Genevieve how I feel, and
Yes.
then take her and just run off?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Well, Boris has seen a lot of success lately. He may, with his recent treasure achievement, he may send somebody after us.
In my home tribe, prospective suitors would win a mate through feats of strength, usually killing their rivals.
Yes, I agree with that.
I think a life of running and escape could actually be very romantic.
I just stare at him, and I have no words.
Of course you don't. Because you being an illithid, the concept of love and romance
Exactly,
is probably
why?
alien to you.
Are you
He
all?
kinda thinks
Why
about
can
it
you
for a minute.
humanoids and
And he's like, yeah,
creatures not just?
Boris has
No.
been my friend for all of my life. Until recently, he's treated Genevieve well. I think I'm going to tell Genevieve how I feel. I'm going to take off my mask, and I think we'll run off.
Yeah.
As you say. I think that's good.
You lesser creatures are too
Do
complicating.
it right before nightfall. That way, you've got the full night to run when the shield comes down, which is actually a very interesting thing, and I would love to talk about it sometime.
That's smart.
Having come back out, I'm still invisible. Can I try and put something in his pocket?
Sure.
Are you gonna try putting the potion in his pocket?
With invisibility, can I get advantage on that? Or will it, because it's a
Yeah,
physical?
that's totally fine.
Okay, so that's it's gonna be another 24.
Oh, pretty good.
I am going to put 50 gold in his pocket.
But you don't know what's going on, though. You
I
wouldn't.
came back out and heard the last book.
Oh, because I was like, there's no way you would know.
Yeah,
But
but
that
he's
makes
paying
sense.
him for stealing from him.
That too.
Sneaky.
Okay, so,
A little
yeah.
extra.
He says, yeah, I appreciate the advice, and I do appreciate your business. I will seek her out and see where things go. So
I'm trying to live up to that.
yeah, he also says, yeah, I do believe there is a caravan heading north in the morning. So what I'm thinking is, let me talk to her, and we can leave in the morning as part of the caravan.
Nope. Night.
$20
You
says
do
she doesn't
know
leave
that
with him.
night and traveling alone is very dangerous.
Well, you won't be alone.
I don't think you quite understand the
Nope,
dangers.
certainly
of these
don't.
lands.
You see,
It is not good to travel alone.
Okay.
Most of the time when that happens, you will not arrive at your destination. There's a reason we live in a dome.
About that
Okay.
dome, he can tell you some pretty interesting
Listen,
facts
I'm
about
gonna
it.
put my hand on his shoulder. What's his name?
Alec.
Alec. Matters of the heart are very, very serious. You should walk up to Boris, look him in the eyes, and say, I will fight you to the death for your mate.
Instead
No.
of that, splash him with the potion, and then. But
Yes!
well, that's what they get for not following proper magic potion alchemy
I don't want
protocols.
to kill the man. He's not murdered anyone. He's been abusive. He's hit her. I will stick with my plan. I will talk with her.
Did
And,
And
we
you
will
will
leave.
fail.
Did she deserve it?
Oh my gosh,
Oh, vengeance paladin.
That
is so
is the sweetest woman that you could have ever met.
Then you should slay him.
I don't
Did
think
she
I'm going to go that
deserve
route.
it?
Okay.
However, if you
Good luck, Alec. Good
you
Alec.
seem to be new in town. If you want to go and seek a tavern for the night, I don't know if you have plans on leaving, but the caravan in the morning, you could perhaps join us.
We have quarry
Where is your quarry?
to the north,
Yes, the caravan I'm talking about is headed north.
northwest.
Yes. So, if you wish to join me in the morning, you can.
Just say yes.
We have to move quickly, and we have to hunt this man down and slay him.
What time of the day is it?
It's going to be late afternoon now.
Oh, okay. So,
About a
yeah.
whole day of adventuring.
Unless we want to find out exactly why the roads are so dangerous at night, I believe he probably has the best idea.
He could join us. Him and his mate can join us. And we will project their fragility. I don't know what the word is.
Fragility.
Fragility. Their fragileness.
There is an inn, actually. I highly recommend it. It's called... I did not print this.
As soon as we're out of the store, I'm going to tell everyone that we should leave right away.
Yeah.
Oh, we are leaving right away?
That up for us, didn't
I
you?
mean, it's not. That's what I'm recommending. I just
That's what I say. We have to track Gregor down and slay him.
What are you going to tell us?
not yet.
And if we encounter anything deadly on the road, we can splash it with one of these.
How many do you have?
This.
Well, I'm not opposed to finding exactly
Only splash
why
that on something you know you
they're-
cannot defeat.
My personal favorite inn around these places is called the Tilted Princess. It's quite a fun place.
I'm just saying, if you know
I
you can
love a
defeat
good
it, then
tavern,
defeat
but
it.
I
If you
think
know
we-
you can't defeat
I-
it.
Next
No,
time.
I'm not saying this yet. I'm saying this when we get to time.
Okay,
So I'm
so
assuming you guys
we're,
leave the shop.
we leave the shop, and I guess we're leaving town.
So I'll be like, yeah,
Okay.
I love a good tavern, but I really think that we shouldn't lose any time on our chase. I think we should get out of town tonight.
Okay.
I agree. The only reason I wanted to come
So
to town was to buy
you're
things.
following the rule of whore
Meaning, go after the.
after Gregor.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Vengeance.
it was. Oh, I guess we hadn't decided that that's what we're doing yet.
Well, that's what we're
That's
doing.
what he
Oh, but
decided
then-
we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of decided.
That you wanted to do what he wanted?
Yes. Sounds very interesting.
I certainly want to chase Gregor down and make him pay. I don't know if. Probably killing him in this case will actually protect a lot of other people, so probably I'm on that plan. Yeah.
Unless, of course, he has a child like Flaff did, and he was only
His
doing
death
it-
will lessen the evils of this world.
Well, I agree. I didn't like being a slave, but
You just know
Why-
what? Is your opposition against the murder part or the following part?
Or the right now.
right now.
Oh, well, in that case, I will then tell you. No, there was a book in the back, and it's pretty sketchy looking, and I took it, and we should get out of town.
Oh,
The truth is revealed.
that makes more sense with what you are planning. Okay.
Vance isn't always straightforward about what his intentions, why his motivations are, but
Did you take the book because it was fouling the mind of Boris?
Boris.
yes.
That's normal with you.
Boris Yvain.
I would love to see the book when the opportunity arises.
I am. By the way, I am proud of what you advised him in there, and definitely I'm going to let you take a look at this book because I can't read it.
I doubt I can either, but I'll try.
Well, let us make haste and escape the bounds of the city before we're walled in.
Yes.
Onward, Frobus.
Before we get made slaves again for you stealing the book.
Oh, also, Martin, I felt like the price they were given was kind of steep. I got you another bottle.
Okay.
Just stealing
Okay, that's not what I thought that look was for. I thought that look was, oh my gosh, are you serious? You gave him another one? But no, you're just worried
That
about
too.
stealing. That's what came out of your mouth.
All right.
Well,
Out of
you guys
Wolfenheim!
get
Yeah,
out
that's
just in time for the magical dome to go, and it's interesting because since you're so close, you can see that the pieces, the people had put like logs and stuff, and it shears them in half right as it goes down, just like a lightsaber. So yeah, it's important not to be under that wet fall. They actually execute people that way. So.
Yeah.
Just a historical tidbit. It's written on like a little poster. This is how we execute. Don't cause trouble.
A little plaque. That's established. So many years.
Thieves and murderers. Beware.
So another reason for us to get out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so much for the rest of that.
So sorry. Dude, I once planned a whole carnival for the party. Just say nope.
I mean,
Like, what? There's a carnival in there.
we can note that name. I mean, there are certainly threads that have been left to bring us back to this town later.
Or pieces of that town come and find us later.
Well, that too. But actually, I will note. What was the name of the inn?
The Tilted Princess. All right, we travel for as far as we can before the darkness settles in.
Yes. Where's my map? Jeremy, do you hand me the map? Find the map.
Now we've all got horses. And, we're
And
going
magically,
very
I turn into one. You guys now see me as a horse. This
You
is the
keep
first
the-
time I've used my water.
Okay. You guys. All right.
Frequently, druids are found in the Eldian regions.
So you guys right now are in Wolfenheim, which is right there. And you guys are taking this road north to Anvillion.
Ah,
That was our original destination.
Oh, we're going
You're
that
wanting
way
to look
north.
at it
I
if
thought
you
we were
want.
going
Here.
that way north. I thought we were going northwest, not northeast.
no, we are going northwest.
Oh, is it?
It's
Yeah,
a
we're
slight
headed northwest.
Oh, okay. I haven't looked into the map in a while.
northeast
going to
leads
Oregon.
to church, I think, actually.
I would like to step down and look for Axebeak prints on the road.
Oh,
Okay. You need to roll for that.
yeah.
Survival.
How traveled is this road?
Hey, Krishna, can you help me?
It's decently traveled.
Okay, so
Currently a horse.
With a spider on its back.
You're so...
I cannot help you.
I can take a look.
Yeah.
Nay, 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 nay.
I can,
Nay.
Well, you still have all your mental stats. You could look and then point them out for me.
It's like clomp, clomp, clomp. Did you go this way? Clomp, clomp.
Do you see any Axebeak the footprints?
no,
Krishna?
that's what. Oh, Anvillius, not Anvillion.
Anvillion.
Anvillis.
Anvillion.
Yes.
Anvillion is in the center.
Yeah, we capital, but it is north and west, and that's what I was thinking
But
of
you
when I said
retain
that.
your alignment, personality,
Oh, I don't know
intelligence,
if you want
wisdom,
I
and
do.
charisma.
So your mental stats all stay the same, just your body changes.
I will
Well, then,
also
yeah, sure,
Take
I'll
a look.
check for not hoof prints.
Survival.
They're Axebeak prints.
Not this one.
Like ostrich.
That's not terrible, but it's not amazing.
It appears to be a road that has been traveled. There's footprints and hoofprints.
I got a 10. So
I'm a 9. So you did well better than I did.
Okay, so if you guys want to like travel the road a bit more and then check again, I'll allow it.
I found the road.
Well, I'm sure he went this way.
Maybe.
I mean, that's we got word that he left town this direction, right? Was what we, yeah. So that's bet for now.
All right. Yeah.
It's a cart. He couldn't have gotten too
You
far.
guys want to travel through the night?
No. No way.
Then why did we leave?
So that
To
we
be
would
out
get
of
a head
town.
start, but we don't want to go the whole night traveling.
Yeah. We want to get away from the town, so we are not to be found.
Because he stole stuff.
Vance, you stole things? Poor shame.
Okay. Are you guys gonna camp for the night then? On the side of the road, I'm assuming?
A ways away from the road.
In the middle of the road?
Yes,
Away from the road. I don't know.
Is
I
there
think that would be
somewhere that,
ideal.
You guys tell
where,
me.
is there somewhere where it kind of blocks view from the road?
As after we travel a little ways, can we do a
Yeah.
survival check for this?
Yeah, so you guys, around Wolfenheim, it's essentially rolling hills, but as you get farther, it turns into forest and then deep forest. So if you guys want to step off the road and hunker down, in the forest, you can go probably like a quarter of a mile and then not be seen.
Okay.
So.
And this assures that we can get an early start, because I don't know what time the dome comes up.
Yeah, you guys take a long rest then.
Setting up watch.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, are you not making us roll for our camp out?
If you want to, you can.
I did.
I mean, I'm assuming you
I
guys
thought that was
got
coming.
like the basics as far as like bedrolls and things.
Yes, of course.
This roll was much better, 23.
Oh, you're able to set up like a TP like lean-to thing, with a little fire pit. Very nice. I'll even say there's a little fence that you made around it, so
All
the
right.
bells attached.
I'll
One, two.
halter my horse. I'll take its halter off, but tie it to a tree with enough room so it can graze. I'll take off its chainmail barding and its saddle, and I'll rub it down. I'll take good care of my horse.
Good job. The horse is appreciative of this, and it kind of nuzzles you a little bit.
Well done, Frobus. Here's a carrot.
Probus enjoys the carrot. Yeah, so you guys been down for the night? Your little spider kind of like.
First watch.
It's like doubled in size, by the way. Since you first got it.
It is now the size of my head.
I'll take last watch.
Second.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some rolling because you guys are just venturing off into the unknown.
Wait, who's on third watch?
You are. Didn't you say third?
He said
I
first.
said last.
Oh, last.
Yeah,
There are
that's
4
third
watches?
watch.
4 watches.
I can take a watch. What's left?
Usually around 6 times.
Okay.
Yeah, six hours of rest with 2 hours of
Being awake.
being awake on watch. Yeah,
All right, so 4 watches. I usually divide it up into 3.
I've heard it both ways.
Okay.
There's not big enough party. It's not into like we're.
So, night goes quite well during your watches. You don't hear anything until it gets to your watch. Right about in the middle of your watch, you hear something scraping and dragging towards the road. You just hear some noises that way.
Okay, I got a 16 on perception.
Are you gonna go try to check it out? Because you don't see anything from where you are. You hear the noise.
No, unless it sounds like a wagon and axe beaks.
It sounds like something big is dragging something heavy through the forest floor.
Nah, I'm okay leaving that be.
All right. So yeah, you guys wake up. It's a beautiful day. You're all.
And nothing bad happened.
It's funny because as the sun comes up, you realize that you guys have actually encamped next to what appear to be ancient ruins.
Ancient ruins.
These ruins,
They make for good campsite.
you actually what you thought was like rocks that you used as part of your campsite. It's actually like part of an ancient wall. So some good stuff there. If you guys care to look at the ruins, you actually see that there is a doorway leading down dusty steps. Should you care to explore?
Sorrel, give me the map.
Find the map. Find the map. Find the map.
Ruins outside of.
Yes.
So Sorrel kind of pipes up. He's like, "Yeah, these are, I believe, based on how old they are, I believe these are actually ancient Netherese ruins. The stone wall, by the way, is also like it's dark, like almost a black, and it's
Oh, I thought you were leaving.
in certain areas it still looks fairly pristine, despite the ancientness of it. It's very, very well constructed.
Well, we still have that oath of vengeance, so assuming
Yes. Every moment we delay, our quarry slips farther away.
Yep, that's why I noted this on the map. I think we can come back later.
Yep. No time constraint on this potential treasure hoard.
Yeah, not a known one, but
yes, carry on.
All right. Well, don't need this one anymore then.
And we told you what we were doing.
oh, look, a distraction! Here's another one. Stop going after.
I'm gonna blanket, chainmail barding, saddle, another carrot.
Okay.
Good for us.
Good for us. So you guys travel along. Oh, sorry, one more thing. So as you're making your way back to the road, you see that intersecting the little path you took into the forest is a trail of what appear to be very large footprints. And off to the side, something was dragged.
Can you make heads or tails of this, Krishna?
What?
Can you make heads or tails of this?
Some tails, actually.
Can I specifically look at the part that was dragged and
Big footprints and something dragged.
Oh.
see if there's anything in what was dragged that would make me think that this was like a wagon being dragged rather than rolled?
Yes. Give me that 1 second. Trying to get the stats for this thing.
What do you think was happening here?
What if he didn't get very far?
Did you hear anything last night?
Nope.
Did you hear anything last night?
No, of course not.
You? You?
I heard large footsteps and the sound of something being dragged.
You didn't
Martin, can you see in the dark?
investigate?
No.
Next time you should wake. Can anyone else besides me see in the dark?
I think I
You should wake one of us up.
I could hear it. I didn't want to go bother it.
That's fair.
I think it was the wisest choice.
Oh, I'm not generally. Despite what you may have gotten impressions of, I don't like to poke things that are bigger than me intentionally.
Well, yeah, but like, I think, based on the oath that Martin has took, the oath of vengeance, as it were, that therefore the ignorance of Martin is actually something that lies in our favor. Now, had Martin investigated the dragon and discovered
There's
there
a
was
dragon?
murder, not yet, but
I was
had
gonna say
he
I want to
discovered
the dragon.
that there was a murder, he would have been
So
compelled
the footprints.
to enact vengeance.
Oh
So-
no, murders that don't involve me, I couldn't care less.
Oh, okay. Well, then I was completely understood the philosophy of war.
So the footprints
War
are.
has a book.
They're kind of weird. You've never seen them. They're like before. However, they are kind of like a mix between like a human and an animal. In that there's like it's human shaped, but there's pads to it. You can also tell that there's 3 claws that extend from the front of the foot. And from what you can tell, there was a large, very heavy implement that was dragged just off to the side of this thing as it was making its way.
Ah.
Almost, it's almost as if the ground is not the road. Yeah, so that's what you can tell.
This can only be the prince of the fabled tool-wielding Velocibigfoot.
He said he gave me the book. Can I read the book?
You can attempt to.
I want to attempt.
So you open up the book. You realize that this is a very, very alien tongue.
Oh, okay.
But as you try to read, you do feel kind of a familiarity to it. And you suspect that if you spent time working on the translation, you could probably work it out.
Yeah, okay.
I knew giving it to you was a.
Yes, of course.
I feel like it's safer in your hands than it was in this Boris guy's.
I think so. I certainly don't have people with whom I could probably beat in a fight.
I don't know if that's true, but
No, I'm pretty sure that's true.
Okay.
Because like if I were to suffer a similar ailment as Boris and got the urge to beat someone, I'm pretty sure all of you could easily beat.
Oh, maybe in a physical fight, sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Assuming the reaction to Boris is the same as to and isn't induced by the book, but is actually induced by Boris's jealousy to the soon-to-be consummated affair of his wife and his best friend.
If you start to turn evil, I will put you out of your misery.
All right. Anything else?
Kid,
at
evil
this
is a
location you guys want to do? Or do you want to hit the trail?
Hitting the trail. Unless anyone else has any
Alright.
problems with it.
You guys bounce your horses and start heading north.
Can I make another check for Axe Beak Prince?
You can.
19.
Yeah, you go about your way, and you actually do see one or two axe beak prints. They seem a little bit old, but you think that an axe beak did go this way.
We must increase our pace.
How?
I know how Butters got hurt.
Okay, try and deal with it, and if she still is not okay, then come get me.
Okay.
Tell her to breathe.
How long are we traveling?
So
How old?
I haven't officially measured anything out yet, but it's a several day journey. On horseback.
Maybe I should have bought a horse.
You can ride on Krobus with me.
How long can you keep up your transformation?
Currently 1 hour.
Would you have known that in town?
Yeah, she would have.
So maybe we could just say you knew that and
Right.
you bought a horse.
Excuse me, I'm loading up the road. Hold on.
I actually never gave myself that gold back yet for the equipment, so.
There we go.
How much was that horse?
70. For ours? Yeah, 75 for a riding horse.
Yeah, 75.
Okay. On to the next encounter. Oh, hold on. This doesn't go there. So this. Okie dokie.
Level 4.
So as you guys hit the road, you're hightailing it. One interesting thing does happen to Vance. As you guys are riding, you see something out of the corner of your eye within the woods.
Something like motion, like an object.
Something like somebody was standing there. But you guys rush by and you miss it.
Oh, I
Any of
didn't.
the detail.
Oh, okay, any of the detail. I'm gonna try and. Alright, I'm just gonna ride up next to someone. I'm gonna do you because you have good judgment.
No, I don't.
Vance thinks you have good judgment.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty sure I saw someone back there in the woods. What do we do?
I believe that we are on a quest. Do you think that was Gregory?
It was hard to make out details.
Okay. Hey Martin, you mind checking for the tracks again, or Krishna, check for tracks again?
We should not stop till we're. Is it
Well,
like
no,
straight
we have
or
to
is there?
This is a trail. There you go.
Okay, so we'd have to go pretty far to get out of sight.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
An excellent idea, Puffy White Clouds.
What are you just checking for?
He told us to check for the tracks again.
While they're checking for the tracks, I'm not gonna check for tracks. I'm gonna dismount for a second and kind of just walk over and kind of look into the woods a little bit more.
Yeah. So you go over there and you don't see anything. However, they're make an investigation check actually.
10. 10.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Must have been a trick of your eye.
Are we still on the right path?
It's been a long day.
I didn't see any axe beak prints. Krishna?
I got a 10.
Well, I got a 0.
You guys don't.
Wow.
You're,
Okay.
Unless he left the road, which could be a possibility. You assume that he's went this way, but
Well, I personally think it would be worth investigating what you saw.
You don't think I'm
Being
crazy?
that we are
Wait,
not
Jumper, go search the forest.
we are not sure whether we have actually passed Gregory.
Yep.
So therefore, we should investigate what you saw, and it's very possible we have actually caught up to it.
Lunch break? While the spider checks things out?
Yes.
Food.
Well, she just sent him into the...
oh, you sent him in?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part. Yeah, the spider goes over. I can make an investigation check.
Does it have the giant spider stats?
Not yet. I'll say it has like a
Spider stats.
yeah. Or we'll stick with that for now. Next logical step is like swarm of spiders or something along those lines. I have to look into it.
It says dark vision, spider climbing web sense.
While we're taking this lunch break, I'm going to be like, Erheim, I keep forgetting to ask this. What kind of cleric are you?
A good one.
Insight
Yes,
check.
obviously.
Oh, man.
We determined he hasn't dealt in human trafficking or murder, so yes.
Got no weapon.
Seems to be telling the truth. Maybe he'll throw us all for a loop. I don't know.
What are you wanting it to?
Investigation.
But, like, is there a specific god you worship? Or...
God of the dwarves.
Oh, okay. Pretty, yeah.
Pretty standard.
Now, is your god of the dwarves the same god of the dwarves that the dwarves of this world worship?
So I don't add
Mordin
anything.
or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have determined that the basic god pantheon is similar.
Well, if it has the stats of a spider,
The question is
very,
it the same?
very
Mordin, or is it different
I mean, it's
deity
an
that took
intelligent
the
spider,
same
so-
name?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
As far as intelligence and things, it would be the stats of a giant spider.
See, if we go with the fantasy world that I'm currently creating, that world has a very
Eventually, it'll get
I
the
wanted
stats
the
of a giant.
spider, so
narrow pantheon of primary gods.
Giant spiders are
But it's still
very
tied.
stupid.
I've been working on how does it make sense.
Even the stats of a drider.
Well, I think Araheim,
Because it is intelligent.
Arahim, and I would go and investigate where he saw that. Being a good basic intelligent spider would be a 10.
Here, just roll a d20 for me. I want to see what happens.
Well, I guess I would have to take you guys there since I know where I saw.
Yeah,
exactly what I saw.
So, just in the interest of storyline, this is what I'm going to say is that what happens. The spider goes over there first, and because it is so low to the ground, it actually does find something that you missed upon your first go around, which is there is a pair of footprints in the mud. They are humanoid. It was wearing no shoes. And it brings you guys over, and if you care to investigate and look a little closer, you see that there's actually a couple of bits of something nasty, and there's a couple of maggots crawling around the footprints.
Well, I believe, if I recall, Gregory always wore shoes.
Yep.
So I say carry on.
Yeah, this thing's a little creepy to me.
That someone would walk around the forest barefoot? Yes.
Yeah,
I
like
think so.
just the whole vibe I'm getting here with the maggots and stuff. But yeah, barefoot. You're right. Barefoot in the forest is pretty weird. Do you wear shoes? No. Oh, there you go.
It was you all along.
But also, tabaxi.
Right.
I grew up in the Shadow Marches. As part of the tabaxi race, I don't know if you're aware of this, but
Okay, all right.
But they're playing.
So if nothing else is done
Next.
here, you guys continue on your way. Until you come across.
Oh, I never put my thing on.
Oh, I need the marker.
on there.
This is the random. Oh,
You're
there
on
it is.
there.
This is the other one.
Guys, can I just say,
More menacing.
I hate being rushed.
Right.
Passed up multiple interesting things on this road.
Well, think how much more interesting it will be when
When
we
it's gone.
find Gregor.
Oh, that, yes.
Our friend painted
Yeah,
this
you're
one.
lucky I've written most of this campaign.
And this cool turtle.
We told you what we were gonna do.
Alright, here we go.
Well, I think to get back to Anvillion, we have to pass back through Wolfenheim unless you guys want to go cross country. So we'll come back this way.
Alright, here we go. So there are 5 people just standing in the road, laying in wait for you.
Laying in wait.
Standing
in
and waiting. Are they standing or laying?
Are they on
I'll
the
say
grass?
that 1 or 2 of them were like sitting, just chilling, but as you come galloping down the road, they stand up and face you.
Ooh,
Are
interesting.
they carrying weapons?
They are carrying weapons.
Are they looking threatening? Look, you said they're anticipating us.
Yes, they are looking threatening.
Interesting.
Brandishing weapons.
How many of them? 6?
5.
Do we see any ranged weapons that are notably ranged weapons?
They carry light crossbows
Okay.
Okay,
and
pulling up
splinters.
quite a bit short of them. I don't know what a crossbow's range is. I should.
Well, I believe Martin is our lead.
I'm going to thunder toward them and twirl my glaive. I'm going to shout, "Drop your weapons and surrender!"
They do not do that. They prepare to engage you.
Can I roll intimidation?
Sure.
6. 7.
They can't quite hear what you're saying because of
We'll
the
get the hang of the horse thing.
And it all just comes out like.
You got your helmet on. Sound
Alright, are we rolling for initiative now?
Yeah, if you want.
I guess that's what's
They're
happening.
just standing there. They're waiting for him.
I'm
I was
not
trying
gonna.
to be intimidating. I wasn't going to go kill them.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Then no need to roll initiative. Carry on.
Yeah, they're waiting for you to get a little closer so that they can talk.
Yeah, I would have hung back. I would have been kind of waiting to see what's happening.
Yeah, I will hold my glaive at the ready, and I don't know, hopefully,
Do we want to give
there's-
ourselves space in case this does break out into a fight? Put them on the board.
If it comes to it, there's going to be a fight. But
there's 5 of them.
yes, there's 5 of them. One of them is special, and the special one is actually going to holler up to you and say, "Hey, are you the leader of this bunch?"
5 is the special guy.
Or are you just the hired muscle?
Neither. I'm the one that has armor, so I'm going first. In case people like you with sharp, pointy bows decide to
How
attack.
close do you want to be? Here?
Yeah,
30
that
feet
works.
back.
30 feet. Alright, Krishna, you okay being second?
I guess we should be
Vexlar,
on
where
the
would you like
road.
to be?
Do horses still only take up a 5? I mean, I feel like a horse doesn't actually take up 5
Take
foot
10.
space.
Horses are large.
Okay, they are. Okay, I'm like. Yeah.
Okay. It says, we don't really want to fight you.
We're missing 2 people.
However, myself and this band of
Sorrel?
brigands
Oh, yeah.
here,
No,
Sorrel
the
and
S
uh,
range.
we
Oh,
ask
there's
that you
dots.
provide a donation, as it were, so that you can safely pass beyond these this our realm.
Your toll road?
Yes, if you want to call it so that is perfectly fine. Welcome to the toll road.
I'm just going to note that while this conversation is happening, I am looking around and behind us.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be. He kind of looks you guys over. That'll be 5 gold per person.
2 gold.
5, done. I'll pay it. Let's go.
2 copper.
I'm not paying these losers nothing.
Nope. Going all the way up to pay.
But you're paying for everyone?
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Thank
Thank
you.
you for your generous donation.
No, you're a hard-working, working
I was paying
folks.
attention to my turtle.
We
What
are
were we
on-
donating to?
We are on a
Those are
holy
brigands,
quest.
charging us.
So,
Okay,
that's
that's
okay.
what I thought. But
They're
I'm not gonna say.
dummies.
Okay.
They
so-
freely admitted to being brigands.
Hey,
I want to just attack.
wait,
They've been
Martin!
paid off.
Martin.
They
Ask them if
stand
they've
off to the
seen
side of the
Gregor.
road. What?
Ask him.
You freely admit to being brigands. You have no legitimate claim to this road.
No, not really.
I won't kill you if you give me some information.
Yeah, I mean, you paid us. We're down for a friendly chat.
Cool.
Have you seen a man in a wagon with axe beaks?
Ah, yes, there was a caravan that passed this way not too long ago. And I believe there was a kind of an ugly chap who did ride upon an axe beak.
That's the one. How far ahead are they?
They were here. I'd say that they were probably a day ahead of you. They're probably in Anvillion by now. If you hurry, you could probably catch them.
Oh, they're in ambulance.
That makes it harder. What do you do to those who do not pay your toll?
Well, I mean, there's usually a little bit of wrestling and a little bit of. We try not to kill anyone.
Try.
But
Being the
I
keyword.
mean, I'll not say that we haven't broken an arm or two or a leg.
Well, I think we're good.
Wait, one more question. Do you, would you take a bribe to hold someone up if they pass back by this way?
Sure. I mean, we hold everyone up.
Well, I meant for more than just a toll.
Oh, well. Sure. Do you want us to murder somebody?
We prefer to do this murdering ourselves.
Yeah.
You want to call it that?
With your big feather hat.
We prefer to I have two short swords, a rapier. I don't have my dagger currently.
You know, I get the feeling that my band of brigands is similar to this band of brigands. If you guys want to combine forces, think of the profits that could be made.
No.
That's not really where our money-making interests lie, but we appreciate the offer.
Okay, well, you guys feel
Man's
like-
got to make a living.
Yes, if you like hurting people and you're making money, this is the way to do it. At least until. I'm not going to go into that.
No, I was just meaning if we gave you some gold and that the guy with the axe speaks and the wagon comes back by, if you'd detain him for us.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're talking 5 gold, 10 gold?
I mean, detaining versus maiming. I'd say 30 gold.
Oof. What do you guys think?
No.
I think
No.
We have mouths to feed. I mean, just look at Gus over here. He's just like really chubby.
He could stand to lose a
my
few
vengeance
pounds.
paladin senses are tingling. But
No.
my code is I shouldn't taking a life should reduce the evil in the world, and these guys.
Oh no! All right,
Martin,
roll for
evil is a
initiative.
construct.
So it seems to me like this is the most intelligent.
Are you
of
having
your
this
party.
conversation with us, or are you
Yes,
just
sir.
kidding?
I'm
You're.
having this conversation
character.
with myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying it with us.
You're-
I was like,
Your hired meat over here is looking.
Oh, I didn't hire anyone.
Oh, he looks a little bit angry.
Yes, but
Can you contain him?
I always
no,
look like
I
this.
cannot.
oh, the helm is on.
Go. Let's
We're getting
go.
serious.
We're moving.
I'm with him.
We're going.
I want to fight.
Clap, 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 clap,
Yeah,
clap,
I
clap,
say
clap.
we go. We don't want to lose
Okay.
any more time. And Gregor's more evil,
Ooh.
in my opinion.
If
Fine.
you notice that Martin's doing that, you can pitch that to him, and maybe he'll take that into consideration.
I'll go with the majority.
As you pass by, he says, "I don't suppose you're a magic knight, are you?"
Who said I was passing by?
Oh no!
We would have been following, right?
Are you gonna
right
take
behind
them all behind
Well, I
you?
assume everybody's where they are.
Well,
Oh.
he just
Oh.
moves his
Yeah,
own. I
they
would
can't-
have,
they just
unless
like
he just
move off
charged
the
all of a
side,
sudden, we would have been following him up to the front, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I clopped
Yes.
I clopped up
Whoever
slowly.
doesn't want to fight
so
needs
we
to
would have been
pass
following,
them.
just thinking we're going along with the pass by.
I'm going to stop 10 feet away from.
I'd give a little bit of space.
Number 5 is the one who specializes.
Yes. That's why I put the little star.
Oh. Stop here. So he's within 10 feet, but there's 5 feet of space between us. Then I'll stop.
I'm ready for a fight. I haven't fought in weeks, okay? I'm excited for this.
Oh man,
But I want purposeful fights.
So the
not
alignment,
random counter fight.
The alignment, what?
the alignment disparity in this group is so fun.
Brigands who prey on the innocent for no more reason than to line their pockets and fill their bellies does not sit well with me.
Well, just because we do it outside of the government.
Oh, shit.
Come on,
He
he's been paid.
smiles at you.
Oh my god.
And I call out to Martin, hey, we don't want to lose any more time. Gregor, make it away.
I understand where you're coming from, though. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to hold on to every gold piece I had, anyways.
Just give him his money
Based
back
off
and we'll
of
be
that
fine.
nag you were riding.
I'm attacking.
Oh, shit! Shots fired! Oh
this
my
initiative?
god.
Yes, this is
Who is fighting? I don't think everybody is fighting, are they?
No, I mean, if it's fights breaks out, I was ready to jump into a fight.
Me too.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you fighting?
Now I am.
Are you
At the-
fighting?
At the very least, initiative gives everybody an order.
Well,
So
I mean,
even
roll
if
pretty
you're not
high.
correct.
They
Even if
got
you're
a
not gonna fight.
19.
I rolled higher.
This isn't their first rodeo.
And 18.
21.
Wait, plus what? I'm sorry,
Plus your
initiative.
initiative.
I knew
Yep.
that. Sorry. Hold on. I'm getting there.
Cloud.
13.
6.
I like that. Writing the numbers so that you can rearrange
14.
it immediately.
Yeah.
Wait, 14.
It's okay. By the time it gets to your turn, we
Modifier.
may need some healing.
Do your
Yeah.
initiative.
Well, when
minus
you're the cleric,
your
just
HP.
13.
Your dump stat is dexterity.
But he's
My
like a
initiative's
cleric
-1.
who's also like a warrior. Yeah. Carrying around
But
with
still.
big old friggin' weaponry.
Dump stat the dexterity. You want to go last.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Are you high strength, low dexterity?
I mean, my dexterity is not terrible.
Oh,
My highest is wisdom and strength. And that's
you're kind of evenish across the board.
yeah, it's my charisma that's like not good.
I want my 30 gold back.
You mean you're not a smooth talking?
If we kill him, you can have the gold, I can have the brains, we'll be good.
Yeah, this will feed Vexlar for 5 weeks.
You're willing to pay me? I'll get you brains
She's
all the
already,
time.
she's already been fed for the week.
But I get the friend
so
discount.
6 weeks.
Cloud and Vexlard. Who wants to go first?
Vexlar goes first.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, between those two. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Just give
And
me a minute.
then me and enemy.
Yeah, I think it was 19, so.
Well, I rolled a 19. as well.
Okay, yeah, you can go first.
Oh, I found
Which
it.
of them have crossbows?
Everyone but the head one.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay. Vance, you go first.
All right. I'm gonna.
Wait. He said he was going to attack, right?
Do I get an attack before?
I'll say you get an attack before the initiative.
All right.
Sweet.
He said it was a
Do I, get
surprise to
do I
everyone.
just get an attack, or do I get a whole
Was it though?
turn?
Just an
We were kind of watching
Okay.
that happen. Everyone was on guard.
Yeah, but we all hoped
Hey,
it
Cody,
wasn't
where's my
gonna
paper
happen.
sheet? Never mind, it's fine. I'll just figure it out.
23
Except for the guy who purposely
Oh,
taunted
yeah, that's a
him.
hit.
It was like, hey, if we kill them, we get all their money. And we're like, hey, if we kill you, we get our money back. And any other money they might have,
That's
which
13
actually,
slashing damage to the
these
head.
might be lucrative guys because they had just
Five.
haggled the whole caravan. They'll probably have money on them.
Will they have brains in their pockets?
Not in their pockets.
They don't have brains when they're dead.
They're 5 human brains.
Sorry, you said 13?
Yeah, 13 slashing damage.
Alright, yep. You injured him. Next.
All right. So you were? Oh, you're still back. You are spaced from them, huh?
Mhm.
Good. This will make this easier. I am going to cast a level 2 sleep spell on those 3.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, roll and let me know what it is.
All right. Spells. Come on, slide over. Sleep.
Calling Frobus
No.
Nag.
Oops.
I don't really want to kill them. I just want to.
Eat their brains?
Eating your brains.
Yes.
Usually.
Yes. I'm not a very vengeful and harmful creature. I just want their brains. That's all I want.
Confused by how this is working.
That's all I want.
More people need to understand.
5d8. I did not have enough d8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I love that you can understand.
5. Oh yes, I do. I have enough. 6.
Oh, did you see your minis, Emily?
Oh my gosh. I cannot get over this one. I like that one. It's cool, but I can't get over this one.
Okay.
He's amazing.
So that's we got 6. We got
I
another
love
6. We got
Have you seen
8.
him?
So
Yeah, I
that's
looked at
20.
him earlier.
20. That's
Better
30.
than I do.
38.
38?
He's
Okay.
amazing. Look
It'll
at
go
him.
to the
He's
lowest
a
health
drunkard.
of them first.
I
Yeah.
kind of figured.
Did you see him?
Yeah, Jason is practically professional. I think that's us. So.
If it matters, my health is
I'll
34.
get there at some
I
point.
would have targeted
Okay.
it behind
Whatever I
them
can
so
do
it
to
didn't
support
hit
you to get there.
3 of them, I'll say that...
And it was only $25 for the mini.
I'll say
and
that
pizza.
everyone but the captain and
I don't feel like that's
and,
bad. With how good he
Gus.
pays.
go down.
Well, yeah,
He
with
can
how
sell
good
for
he
$100.
is, we can do
Okay.
that.
Oh,
Mine would be very much cheaper.
there you go.
Well, do you have a printer?
Alright.
Oh.
Krista.
Oh, and
Unless you have something
bonus
else.
action.
Actually get them printed.
I'm gonna be like,
you.
go get him, Mark!
We have a friend who has a printer.
I have mine.
So, kind of for
Oh, it's in
free.
here. Okay.
No, my inspiration. I didn't get them out. I forgot to grab them out. Martin, what color do you want?
Green.
Delicious. Alright.
Oh,
You play the
there's,
harmonica, right?
there's sleep, not dead.
Will that be all
They are
events?
asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that would be fun.
They're laying down, so they're
Just-
more unconscious, so you get an advantage to attack, but because they're unconscious, it's
And you melee attack.
Hey, now I can brand them.
Wait, are those dead?
I'm
Are they?
sleeping.
They're asleep. He just put them to sleep.
Not
Do
don't
any
have
of
to
them
worry about
have
missing
hit
a
points taken?
non-moving target.
Yes, number 5.
What?
Number 5 has been. He's taken a hit, but he is awake.
And you guys would know that if you hurt the 3 on the ground, they'll wake up.
Unless they don't.
Well, yes, unless it's a
They don't.
okay, Krishna.
just no, don't lightly poke them or slap them or
Shake them away.
It would-
Great.
Did you say it was a prisoner brain? Jewelry thief brain?
Yeah. He was a master thief.
Okay, master.
Don't have to go.
I found where I was supposed to put him. Brain.
Really old man.
You could.
Can my thieving skills go up a little bit?
Do that one
I'm-
later. That'd be very helpful.
For you, not going your mouth.
It would be helpful for everyone. Because you wouldn't get too many details.
These guys really aren't this strong.
Oh my goodness. You're so cute.
I shall cast Hold Person on number 5.
Okay.
You're just spell walking
Um,
these guys.
Wisdom thing.
We're just gonna kill all the sleeping guys in their sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not
I mean,
that's a 3.
unless
We're
someone
not.
suggests that we don't, we could tie them up.
So
We could take them in.
A whole person.
Actually, might
They're
get
held.
a reward money for
Can't
taking
move.
them in.
They are paralyzed.
Okay. Active duration of concentration.
I believe they can make another wisdom save at the end of their turn.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
they do.
yes.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, he kind of walks up. He's still standing though. Like he's like frozen up standing.
What's one going to do?
Yeah, Gus is going to just charge headlong.
Wow! Wait
What a brave guy.
His
He
his
is
flaps are
employee
flapping as
of
he's
the
running.
month.
There's an opportunity attack.
Okay, make an
He's
attack.
outnumbered. His friends are asleep or
That's a
out.
nat 20.
Oh, that's a hit.
And he's
Oh,
going
gosh.
to die.
You just get him with your glaive and lift him up in the air.
As Captain watches.
That's 23 slashing
See,
damage.
this really wasn't that long of a hold up.
As Gus is running towards you, he just impales himself on your spear, on your blade,
Aww.
and he just slumps to the ground.
I was wrong.
Well,
We're not going to
that's-
use any healing at all.
Number 5 gets a wisdom saving throw to break hold person.
Let's
It's
try
the end of
that.
his turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, he. What's the save?
13.
Yeah, he actually beats that.
Gosh darn it.
So
Does
he's
that-
ready to go.
Now, does he lose his
Yeah,
turn?
he lost his
Does
turn.
that
Yeah.
take his turn? Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That takes his whole turn.
Cool.
All right.
All right, who's after that?
Mwah.
It's like,
So
no!
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Thunderous
he-
Smite.
You guys aren't even gonna get to play. I'm sorry.
He breaks hold person just in time
Okay.
to raise his arms to defend.
if you
against-
guys want, you can
Super
kill the
nice.
sleeping guys.
Do you want to see my turtle? Look at my turtle.
Whoa.
Does a
Is this a
15
different
hit?
character of yours? That is sweet.
Our friend painted him.
Let's see.
Oh, that is amazing.
Look at the detail on the shell and the ropes.
Dude, I
So
love his tail.
it looks like you're going to hit, but just the last moment he parries it
Right.
away with his.
Yeah.
Can I use my Bardic
It's
Inspiration
so
then?
cool.
Does that work on attacks?
Yes.
You may have already seen this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Does a 16 hit?
That is
I just can't even with the detail on the ropes.
not a hit.
Dang
You
it.
have a bardic inspiration die.
I just
Oh,
used it.
you used it.
And I
Darn it.
missed.
He's
That's
able
how it goes sometimes.
to parry it away.
This is Gus or the 5?
Okay. Yeah, next one.
I will disengage and back up 5 feet.
Does your horse get its own action?
So the way mounted combat works, it is part of your turn, and it gives you a bonus dash, disengage, or dodge.
Okay.
But the dodge only affects the mount, not the rider.
Is that why Find Steed spell is so good? Does that one give you a different setup?
So it gives you the same thing as having a mount, but the Find Steed mount is automatically smarter, and any spells that you cast that affect only you also affect your steed.
Well, Vexlar,
Dome.
fresh brains.
Oh, so you want to go after Red? Is that?
Ooh, what did it do?
Wisdom saving throw. Yep.
D12.
Not you.
That's it, yeah.
That's not me. Oh man, this is heavy.
You don't have to be next to it. It's a ranged attack.
Shh.
He likes to look
I
into
wa-
his eyes. As
I
he
do. As the light fades away, it makes the brain bit tastier.
Okay, what does it do?
Because
Because
he's taken damage, he will take a. He has to succeed. He has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Okay, he does not save. So
Hold on, I know what a
I
d12
already
is.
know. I don't know what
This
he
one.
did, but I wasn't-
Hi.
Sometimes you just know.
10!
10? Okay. Ouch. Blast of necrotic energy washes over him.
That was fun.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, fluffy white clouds. I will turn around.
On my horse. Put my hands on my hips. Really? Okay, that's my turn.
Does he fit Lindsay? Small
Yay.
size?
Love it.
You need room for those pants. They have a hole. I can
Alright.
see your butt.
So I'm gonna come out. How close can I get?
Let's see.
My speed's 25 feet.
I don't think you can
That
make it
back
all the way.
I
scratcher
am on
is
a
a
horse.
really great.
Well, being on a
Mover.
horse makes your speed 0 and you gain your mount speed.
Sure.
Okay.
Which is 40, isn't it?
640.
Oh, is it only 40?
6.
I'll say you can make it if you're on your
60.
horse.
60, that's what I thought. Yeah, they're much faster than me.
I want a horse.
So
You have a horse.
being on a horse,
We
you
all
might
have horses.
not be
Um,
able to
how
make
much
it
gold-
so
enough
big.
horse-
How much
speeds.
gold does your app say you have right now?
Okay.
Did you note?
Yes.
I'm gonna swing at him with my battle axe.
100.
Okay, so you got the first 100. You last episode you gained 900, but then take 75 away from that, so 825
So 925.
That was not a good one.
total. Yes.
6.
Okay. I
That's a
feel
miss.
rich.
Okay. Let's
Thank
see.
you
How many
for
bonus
telling
actions I
me.
can do?
Because
You're welcome.
somebody didn't.
What? I don't keep
Yeah,
track
it was
of
a lot to
things.
keep track of.
I just run the game.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Well, that's back at the Vance.
Oh, it got back around to me.
Yeah.
And
Still
5
alive.
is still alive, huh?
Yep.
He's a death zone again.
Under ideals is where I put
Well.
my knowledge of everything I'll ever learn by eating brains.
I'm not going to break with theme now. I'm going to use my harmonica to just... He's going to hear this discordant little melody and dissonant whispers. It actually sounds like a saxophone, yes.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I'm just gonna say it doesn't pass.
Okay.
It's rolling terribly.
So if he lives, he'll run away. 3d6. $11.
He's still up.
Okay, and he's going to use his movement speed to his reaction specifically to run away from us.
Okay.
So that means if he's within 5 feet of any of you guys up front, you guys can take
Which he does.
attacks of opportunity.
Ooh.
Yeah, because that's Erahim and Vexlar.
So,
Vexlar?
so how do I do an attack roll?
Yes.
Swing attack.
Yeah, it has to be
Sorry.
a melee weapon attack.
You can attack him if you want as he's running away.
I can.
With a melee weapon.
Oh,
12.
I
Warhorse
have
has a
one,
speed of
don't
60.
I?
What?
Do I have a melee weapon?
I don't know.
No.
Do you have a staff? Your staff?
Yeah.
You have
Stop
unarmed
it,
strike.
Not you. Sorry.
that would do. It would be on this page right here.
Oh, I don't have any.
I rolled
Don't.
a 12 to hit.
You can't cast
Mm,
a
that's
spell
a
as an
miss.
opportunity attack.
Alright, where is he running?
Can I just punch him with my freaking schnoz?
I'll say that he's running.
Can I-
Wait.
With
is
attack?
He wouldn't be scared of
Your
clouds,
strength
would he?
is
It's just
0
you.
would do 0 damage.
Let's see.
You what?
On a
With a
failed
strength
save,
of
they
zero,
take the damage.
unarmed
It must
strike
immediately
does
use its
0
reaction if
damage.
available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or a pit. Yeah. So, yeah, as long as he wasn't worried about clouds attacking him.
No, he's not very threatening. Yeah, he's right next to you, Clouds.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Horses have a speed of 60 feet, not 40.
Okay. Okay.
They're fast.
All right. Well, Emily, did you figure out anything?
Yeah. Can I? Is it my turn now, or is it just like an
You get an
opportunity?
opportunity attack.
I literally don't think I have anything. I need to
make
just.
an unarmed strike.
But my
Unarmed
unarmed.
strike will just
It's-
deal 0 damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a slap.
All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Nothing happens there then.
Alright, Krishna!
Okay, Vexline, next town we stop at, buy yourself a backup weapon.
I mean, there's a few weapons here.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
You could take one of these. I don't know what she's proficient in.
Sorry, my lawyer. Messing me. What?
It's her turn.
Her turn?
Yep.
Oh. Grant sent us the pictures of the adoption.
Oh, that's great.
So I was just reading his email. Apologies. I'm gonna finish reading it now.
Yeah, smack him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to follow him now for when I do anything in the next round. I'm assuming you guys are gonna take care of it by then.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up to
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
and shillelagh my quarterstaff.
Okay. Yeah, hit him.
Have advantage since he's asleep.
So that twice.
15 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, that's alright.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's an automatic crit. So that's 8, you take 11 plus 8.
Yeah, you splatter his head like a melon.
Wow!
Dead.
The druid has a violent side!
Well, any shepherd
Only
will...
because he's asking for money when he doesn't need it.
No,
This is not his road.
These are not great guys.
Yeah.
He does not deserve the money.
They're brigands.
Any shepherd would splatter the head of a wolf.
We should take
That's
the money
fair.
and
That's
divide it
actually a really
evenly,
good point.
except for his money. He should get all of his money back.
Well,
Plus
it's their
50.
turn.
Oh, yes. Is he still afraid?
No, he should be.
Oh.
He wasn't afraid.
No,
He
yeah,
was
it's just a
forced to.
runaway.
Oh. If
Yeah.
that's the case, he's going to stab Clouds.
What?
Yes,
Yes,
Why
that's
is
the
he
problem.
stabbing
You didn't
Clouds?
do anything.
Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't hold a knife to his throat and
Yes.
threaten him.
It feels good to have someone else's philosophy bite them
Hold
in
on.
the butt.
He
Dungeon
would have
Master.
attacked me had you guys followed my lead.
Yes.
For potential. So I had a thought, but like if he were to have done something else, is this possible for like it's your turn and then you like if you would have had the character grab him and just like hold him hostage during a fight, is that something that can be done during a fight?
I mean, I would say that it's doable if he was weaker.
It's like it's something it would be challenged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
You'd
it
have to-
can
you
be
can try
done.
and do
You
it.
can do something like that during a fight.
You can ask the DM to try things.
If he was at very low HP, I'd totally be up for doing
And then what would happen? Would the fight
I'm a
completely
wizard. I'm always at
would the
lunch.
fight completely stop? Or would it pause, or what would happen at that point?
Yeah, I'd probably pause and roleplay would ensue.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. What would happen if it did? Thank you.
So yeah, that's 4 damage to you. He gets to attack
The
you
best
again,
thing
though.
to do is if you have an idea, you should say, is this something I can
Yeah,
try?
right.
Well,
And then
I didn't think about it until he did.
Yeah.
7 damage to you.
If he,
Yeah, all right.
yeah.
So I just said I'm surprised.
and he's
that
gonna
he
hit you
didn't do
again.
that, but
He
since
can
didn't,
attack
I
3
was like,
times?
I wonder what happened.
Except for this one is only a 10.
I mean,
That still hits.
from his standpoint, I'm not sure
I'm
if
a
he would be helping the
wizard.
game by trying to take one person
Why
hostage.
do you think I don't engage?
Maybe
I
give me a
have
horse
5
and let me
more
ride out of here.
All right, down I go.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what?
Something
Just
like that, just
because
to get him to
for,
back off and
for
stop trying to
interesting
kill him.
flavor, he's gonna make it a non-critical hit, and he's gonna go around.
Okay.
This
Did
is,
you just take my idea?
This is
No.
your fault.
Damn it! That's not what I was trying to do.
Where are we at in the turn order?
Well, I guess we'll be able to
It
see how
would
this
be
goes.
Martin's turn if you're following turn order.
Sure. Why not?
I'm just because if the I'll just put you both to sleep if I can.
Technically, I'm unconscious, right?
Oh, you're
I'm
already.
gonna say that you are like.
Oh,
like,
you're right.
You're
1
gonna.
HP.
You're not.
I'm semi-conscious.
I'm gonna say that you are
Stabilized.
unconscious but stabilized.
Okay, so
Where if he does attack you, you'll start making the saves.
okay.
I think that's right.
Well, my code of conduct is clear in matters such as this.
You run both of them through.
Really?
Oh shit! Ruthless.
So I wrote myself a code. Taking a life should reduce the evil in the world, or remove an obstruction to its extermination. If you die, it's because you were an obstruction to the extermination of this evil.
Ah.
Okay, I'm
I've been
attacking.
reduced to an obstruction.
That's heartless.
So in
That
death,
is
just as in life.
a 10 to hit.
See, what's funny is his morality
Bonus
is
action.
simultaneously.
Polearm Master and smacking with the other end of my glaive. So 14 to hit.
Also a miss.
I should have inspired you. I'm sorry.
He's going to slit your throat.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you are down to.
It should be
hit 2 saves.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
Clouds. That's not what I was intending.
2 failures, right?
I mean,
Okay, cool.
kind of his fault more than his
And
fault.
then
It's all your fault.
it's Vexlar's
I
turn.
mean, it's good role playing, right? It's nothing to be.
Vexlar, you're up.
I'm going to hold on. I need to pull it up. I accidentally exited out. I am going to Mind Sliver.
I know, things just got really intense.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to Mind Sliver. I drive a
Oh, 'cause you're
disorienting.
already unconscious, so he.
And double fail.
Yeah.
Succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Um, 13.
This is so like I should just do the stupid app. This is
That
ridiculous.
is the
No, the other one.
I agree.
spell page is here.
There it is. 13.
Oh, you're using that. So the thing I don't like about that app is that you can't look up any of the rules and stuff from the app.
13.
I don't mind pulling it.
That
Safari.
His save was 13. I forget.
He
Tycho's
passes.
Beat or
Yes.
beat.
That's a pass
passes.
on his part.
So yeah, he makes it.
So is there still an effect even if he passes?
It's Mind Soul Sliver.
Clouds. We should have you roll with a really fancy.
Yes.
Really
Pick your
fancy?
favorite. Pick your favorite
If we
one.
want to up the stakes, you should
Or
not
the
tell
big.
us what
There
the
is a
result
big
is.
D20 around here somewhere.
Yeah, this will be fine.
It's right here.
Too late.
Save!
Okay.
11.
All
All
right.
right, we can neglect him for another round. My other group, we're not allowed to know the outcomes of death saves.
Okay.
Or death rolls.
Oh, that's so mean.
It ups the you take it seriously if they're down.
Yes, makes sense.
All right.
It was like
Very
I've seen it on the TikTok videos where they're like shorts, but like try this. It's like, that's a cool idea.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
All right.
See, I like the people to roll it. Use like that one roll.
I'm
It's
going
very
to
intense.
do.
So they roll it. They get to know it's between them and the DM.
I'm going to
You,
cast
the DM,
Guiding
and them
Bolt.
know what happens.
Guiding
The
Bolt.
other players don't
Okay.
know.
Guiding bolt.
It's a good one.
Come on. 16?
And that's a magical attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Sweet. 14.
Okay. Smack him around. Still up.
Okay, so let's see what's the rules on that.
His next attack against him has advantage.
Yeah. Before the end of my next turn. So yeah, I assume someone's gonna attack between
Okay. Probably going to be
Vance.
I'm actually not going to attack him. I am going to, let's see, so 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I can get all the way over there. Yeah, 5, 60. We'll just go there for good flavor so I can see him. And I'm going to do Cure Wounds.
All right.
Cure wounds.
How many heals? Touch spell. Oh yeah, Cure
Oh,
Wounds
you're
is
right.
it.
It's the other one that's not. Oh, crap.
Cure
So I'm
Wounds.
not.
I
Healing
tried
Word.
so hard
Yep.
to kill this character.
Fine. Then I
You got that sleeping guy by you.
Yeah, but I'm worried about resolving this issue. These guys are we don't have to mess with them right this moment. We gotta save his butt. I don't think I have. Oh! Is he holding a metal sword?
He's got a scimitar, which I assume is made out of metal.
He's wearing
Do I just
armor.
attack him? I have advantage on the attack. I just don't have a.
Leathers.
I gave my
Scimitar
dagger away.
is metal.
I don't have a ranged attack other than my spells. All right.
A scimitar is metal, and it would make him drop it or take damage.
And or both. Yeah. Well, it can do damage either way. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's use my new spell, even
Okay. Eat metal. What are you looking for, baby?
I'll just look at the books. I had an idea. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Okay. Yep. Choose manufactured objects of metal weapon. You cause it to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. That's why I wanted a special handle for mine.
He wants to hold on to it, so.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, he's going to take the damage first, and then, and then I can concentrate on it. So 2d8.
He also has to make a Constitution saving throw if he wants to hold on to it.
Yeah. Well, he took 9 damage from that.
Okay.
This
And
is
17 on his con.
This is
save,
lasting
so-
a lot longer than I thought it would.
Because I
Yeah,
missed
this
my
one guy,
attacks.
we just keep missing.
I keep missing my attacks. That's why.
Uh,
As soon as I hit him, he's going to take so much damage.
Well, he's
yeah, it is
probably gonna go
Constitution saving
splat all
throw.
over the grass.
Okay.
You should have
Okay. If it doesn't drop the object, he wouldn't know this, but if it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's holding on to it.
Well, we have advantage against him, and he has disadvantage.
Wait, how do we have advantage against him?
It's you again,
But
Jamie.
whoever does next
Guiding
attack.
Oh, right.
Oh, and, well, no, I'm going to save it, I think.
Such a peaceful wooden setting.
Splattered with blood.
Wisdom saving throw.
16.
Yeah.
Also, one quick, because who put him to sleep?
I put other people to sleep.
Yeah.
When you cast
It's
something.
not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
It's just a time-limited effect, but I don't have to concentrate on them.
But at least we don't have to deal with them during the fight.
Exactly.
Alright, enemy's turn. He looks down at the body right below him. And thinks to himself, now I'm gonna go attack the big armored dude. So he's gonna run at Smartin.
Good luck with that.
So he has disadvantage with that weapon.
And provokes an opportunity attack.
No,
You already used
I'm within.
Oh,
So
you already
the
were.
only increased opportunity attacks if they enter my melee range, and
Oh,
my
the-
melee range is 10 feet.
What's your AC for now?
I
16.
understand now.
If you hold your action, does it continue holding, or does it
Okay.
lose effect?
So
after
he's gonna
your
use
next
all 3 of his
turn?
attacks
So you
against
can
you, but
only
only
hold
one of
one
them
at
is
a
going
time.
to strike.
Okay.
Man,
And
the
it is
damage people
for
could deal if
9
that was not the
damage.
case.
Okay,
Probably
I
why
roll
it is.
15 on my con check to maintain concentration.
The idea is you can. The idea is
9
you can still
damage?
do only
Yeah.
so much in a
Okay.
turn.
Alright,
But-
Vexlar.
For hold
My turn.
action, basically
Oh.
your turn.
Yeah,
You're saying,
Martin.
okay, I'm waiting to
Sorry,
see if
excuse
this
me.
happens.
Alrighty,
If it
I'm
does,
swinging my
then
glaive
I-
at him with advantage because
That's
he's lit
when I
up.
act.
And Thunderous Smite is still active. There we go. 22 to hit.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, that's a hit.
He has to make a strength saving throw.
14.
That is a. Oh, I guess that is a pass. He is not blasted back 10 feet and knocked prone, but he still takes the thunder damage, which is equal to 2d6, plus my glaive, which is 1d10. And I'm going to Divine Smite at first level, so add another 2d8.
And can you take your turn, like right after during somebody else's turn? Be like, I'm gonna do this as he's doing that.
So the way the hold action works is you specify you're waiting for something that triggers this. You're saying, hey,
That is
if he
25
comes
damage.
closer to me, I will
All right,
do
yeah.
this.
You,
And so
you,
then
like,
as soon as they do that
let's say
thing
you run
that
him
triggers
through
it,
with your blade,
get to
and then the
Oh,
blade
okay.
explodes, and so like his leather armor just flies in different directions. He sinks to his knees and he says, "See you on the other side, Gus." And then he just dies.
That's really stupid.
these guys aren't smart. Good.
Because he was really nonchalant about when he died.
Alrighty.
Um,
Vexlar, do you have any healing spells?
so we need to heal him. I'm gonna say let's keep one of them alive in case they've got stuff stashed somewhere.
Do you want me to make it death saving
No,
throw?
I mean it's all over. So if
Wait,
somebody
where's
wants
his
to
body?
declare-
You took his
I
body away.
will lay on hands for
Can you
5.
put his butt back for a second?
If he had survived, then we would have gone there. But I think we can.
Okay.
Okay, so I lay on hands for 5 for you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to execute the sleeping bandits.
Okay, not the one I've got. I'm tying him up.
Oh, I'll leave them be. I'll execute the other one.
Okay, so after I'm done extracting his brain from his skull and devouring it with deliciousness,
I'll get
I
my.
am going to search through his body.
I'm getting my 30 gold.
Okay. Yeah. They don't really have anything of value except for the gold that they got from you guys.
What about from the
Seriously?
caravan that passed through before?
I guess
Okay,
they said the
The
magic
other,
word.
the other bandit, the one I'm executing, takes 20 slashing damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, before I wake this guy up, do you guys want to be ready in case he can break free of these bonds or something?
Why are we keeping him alive?
So we
He's
can
got
see
stashed
if he,
goods.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're not doing this for free, princess. They're charging people.
Well, I thought we were going to kill Gregory.
Well,
We
we
are.
are.
That
Oh,
only
okay.
took 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's Greg.
It was kind of
Gregory.
a rush. I didn't even do anything, and I was the one who went down.
No, they didn't do anything.
They literally did.
Good job, Sorrel.
So you summarily execute everyone, but
But the one.
one.
So it can lead us to our stash.
Okay, so tie him up, slap him awake.
Ah. Okay, I looks around. Well, damn.
Okay, I will give you my word that we will spare your life if you tell us where the rest of your stuff is stashed.
All right.
I'm lying, straight up.
Just free one of my hands and I'll point to where it is.
No,
You're an idiot.
you're going to lead us to it with your hands tied.
No, I need to point to it. It's important.
Howard, can I have my dagger? I'm gonna put the dagger to his neck and say, okay, someone untie his hand.
I would like to ready my battle axe. If you hold that hand out too far, you're not getting it back.
Okay.
I'll untie the hand.
All right.
That's a big mistake.
And he slowly he starts to point like this. He's kind of like wary of you chopping off his hand.
Okay, I'm gonna slit his throat.
Wait!
Right.
Why didn't you just kick him in the nuts a couple times? I'm sure he would have spilled eventually.
If you eat his brain, you might,
I
you might
did
find
not-
out where it is.
Hold on.
You're amazing.
I did not kill him. I slit his throat.
That's usually involving death.
Make an attack on that.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
He's restrained, so you have advantage.
please remind me about eating his brain. I have a move I want to make.
I'm also gonna kill him if I need to. So it's a dagger. It's gonna be higher than a 15 if that helps
Yeah, that
speed
is.
this up. Okay.
Yeah.
How much is a dagger?
1d4.
Plus. +1 or +3.
Plus sneak attack damage.
I'm not
He's
there
not
yet.
broke.
I'm not there yet. What D4, not D6.
We have the same dice.
Could you literally? Oh, I don't want to think about that. Never
So I deal 5 damage to him.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't kill him. You cut his neck a little bit. He's like, ah!
Okay, so then just hurt him. That works out even better. Just not.
Okay. He's like, okay, fine, I'll tell you. Go back about 60 feet to the left of the trail. You'll find a chopped down tree. A tree stump. Within that tree stump, you will find the gold you're looking for.
Any traps?
There's no traps, I promise.
Okay.
I'll go
We'll
look.
stay here.
Okay, let him do it because even if there is a trap, he'll survive
That's
it.
smart. That's smart.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
That's a 15.
You suspect that he isn't being completely forthcoming.
I'll go check anyway.
Okay, so you go back the distance he says, and you actually do see the stump. You go over to the stump, and you see that there is a hollow within the stump. However, it is filled with feces.
I knew it!
I suspected.
Can I make a comment?
Yes.
I have seen Earthlings grab other Earthlings' genitals and hurt them, and then people do things, so you should probably do that. People are like, no, fine, I'll tell you.
Which hand do you like more?
Honestly,
Okay, all right. We're like
both.
Just
both.
punch him in
We're
the
not
balls.
doing
Somebody
that.
just
I
punch
don't
him in the
really-
balls! Just do it!
If I had to say
You
which
are
hand,
here.
I would say my right hand.
Okay, cut off his left hand.
Are you? So you're cutting it off?
I'm. Martin, did you come back and tell us this?
Yes.
Assuming. Martin, will you do the honors?
Yep. That's 22.
Okay. The hand falls to the ground in the bird position. He says, "Oh man,
Oh man.
yeah, make an attack on that roll."
Wait,
That was
he
22.
didn't scream out in agony?
He's rolling for the damage.
That's 12 slashing, non-lethal damage.
He's looking real faint from the blood loss. You suspect that if something's not done, he's going to perspire due to
Injury.
Perspire. He is sweating.
He is sweating a lot, but he's like
I'll
Sure
lay on
will.
hands.
Yeah,
I'll lay on
well,
hands for one.
yeah.
Oh,
Clouds is going off. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Just to clarify, because I did tell them that I was lying to him when I said
Okay.
that. I have a pretty high. We didn't really roll for that. Is he just suspicious regardless, or or is he just being a?
yeah.
Okay. I'm like, he doesn't care about if he lives. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the feeling he doesn't really care about himself that much.
At this point.
It's like he's accepted his fate. He knew what was happening the moment he saw his friends on the ground. And so now he's just making the most of it.
Yep. Well, come on, murder hobos.
But I'm greedy. I say we tie him up behind one of the horses.
I'm going to take his hat off.
Okay.
It's a 24.
Hooray! The torture is done.
25.
Unceremoniously.
I wouldn't have actually done that when I was saying that for his hearing.
Just for the cut off his hand.
Now Vexlar eats
Well, see,
his
the
brain.
thing is, I'm
No,
like, I can
before
feel
I eat
that.
his
I can put
brain.
that back, like,
I am going to pray to the gods and be like, give me the knowledge that I seek while devouring
Are you
this
praying to the
delicious
Elder
brain.
Brain or to just gods in general?
To whoever's listening.
Okay.
is this something
Elder
that
Brain
a
is my
bardic
god.
inspiration would help with?
Make a religious check on him. We'll see where this goes. And yeah, you
Yeah.
can give her a bargain.
I'm gonna pull out my harmonica and start just chipping the.
Passed up. Religion's right there.
You can roll
9.
that die as well. I have to. Is that a straight roll for you?
It's a 9 and then 3 and then a
So 12 plus
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
Okay, is that how this works? Nobody ever told me how this
I'll
works.
say
Yes.
that
I've only
you-
ever seen it rolled.
You,
Well, it's something that I do. I give you both.
You've been
But every note
disconnected
is,
from the Elder
Oh,
Brain ever
yeah,
since
it's
you
just a
came
die.
here, which was a very disconcerting effect because it's like a mind hive. A hive mind. And so this is the first time that you've been kind of enjoying your freedom, but you're feeling a little bit like you miss your extended brain family, right? And you feel almost a connection just brush your mind, and that it is curious and proud of you.
Oh. I soak that in, and then I devour his brain.
Okay. Yeah, roll a d20 to see if you gain any knowledge.
I'm sure she's fine.
I thought this
16.
roll was getting knowledge. Darn, that's what I was asking. If I could inspire.
Sorry. Well, I mean, she rolled pretty high anyways. I think you get 2 pieces of good
Okay.
information.
Can you hold that, please?
Yeah, I mean, that's it for this particular encounter. They're all dead. So if you want to rush away,
Even the lead guy didn't have anything interesting on him.
it's just a couple of weapons and gold that you took from you guys.
Okay, well, we got the gold bag.
And we rid the world of a little bit of its evil.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That is the
I hope you guys feel good about yourselves.
I'm going to clean my blade on their robes and say, I feel good about myself.
Okay.
I'm going to put his hand. Are we burying them?
Just leave them.
Such as this will feed the animals of the forest.
Bundle them up, put a little sign that says bandits beware.
Let's at least be courteous to other travelers, though, and take them off the road.
Yeah.
Just drag them off. All right.
Off in the trees somewhere.
So yeah, that's good.
They shall feed more wholesome beasts.
Let me roll one more C encounter thing. Oh, okay. You guys are very lucky. So I'll say that the rest of the journey you don't run into anything horrific, which is uncommon.
Did
do we-
she
yeah.
learn the location of their hoard with their brain eating?
I'm trying to think of what useful information you would have. I'll say that.
That's what
No.
she's looking for.
No.
Would you know where the hoard is?
I'll say the first useful
Sit down.
piece
Over
of
there.
information is that he did in fact
there for a
see
minute.
the.
Hold on. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, can I please?
So we were all egging him on to tell us.
Damn it! Wait for me, you impatient children.
The first useful information piece that you get is he did in fact see Gregor the Slaver riding on his axe feet. You're able to recognize it. What are you waiting for, baby?
I wanted to write it down because I told you I wanted to write it. You were going too fast. Just say it. I'll figure it out later.
I'll
You're
repeat
being
it if
rude.
necessary, baby.
Just get it over with.
Okay, fine. The second thing, I'll say that the second thing is that in the stump next to the porta potty stump is hidden about 600 gold pieces.
Wow. Let's collect that.
Okay.
Do we find it?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're not sharing with our
Well,
dead
it's,
weights.
it's Vexlar who decides
That's
if
true.
we know that at all.
If she even tells us, yeah. Would you have told us where the money was?
No.
Are you going to be able to go get it without telling us?
I've got to use the restroom.
Okay, go use the restroom.
No, I'm just saying.
Eats
that's
the
what she should
brain.
say.
I gotta go use the restroom.
I need to pee.
Well, there's a latrine over there in that stump.
Great. I'll go. Seriously? Why did you do that? Your brain. Go on time. Get over here. Go sit by Dad. She's destroying your stuff.
Where's I come here?
Go.
Just sit and calm down, okay?
Well, I'll drag the bodies off and trust Vexlar, I guess.
Okay. It's getting a little bit late, so what I want
If I
to do
did
is I want to introduce you
be
to
okay
the
with it.
next encounter. It'll take just a moment, and then we can just roll right into it when the next time we play. So you guys travel. A couple more nights are spent. Traveling along the trail. It's pretty long, but you don't run into anything malicious. Eventually, you get to a town, which the surrounding area has been cleared of lumber and trees. There's lots of stumps leading up to the town, and there is a wooden palisade all along the town. However, before you get to that, you get to the edge of the forest where it's cleared and you see the town. But there is a man leaning up against the tree right on the edge of the forest. Should you want to interact with him.
What's the name of the town?
Anvillion.
Man leaning up against the tree? Well, I'm going to say hi.
Yes.
Okay, you approach the man.
Hello, stranger.
And he kind of he's laying there like this, leaning up against the tree. And he kind of turns his head and looks at you. His face is extremely wan. He looks like he's been just wasting away from the appearance. He's very light skinned, like he's doesn't have any blood in him. He looks like he's just about to expire.
I'll go up to him and I will put my hand on him and I will cure wounds.
Okay, so as you go to approach him, he actually starts convulsing, and he starts making just this awful noise. Before you are able to touch him, he lets out a final breath and dies.
That's a bummer. Does he have anything good on him?
As you're looking at him, though, the strangest thing happens. His shadow starts moving, detaches itself, and then wriggles away into the shadows of the forest.
What the?
Oh. And that's where we'll begin the next session. Love it.
Wow, is it really already?
Yeah. It's that time. We got long rest on the way there.
Yeah, you guys are starting fresh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Good enough.
You add 600 gold pieces to your inventory.
Good find.
So
My parents never taught me share.